Good morning. Welcome to your Prequend on a Thursday. We are Klein Alley Show. Thanks for finding us. Coming back for more. Streaming live on YouTube right now as well. If you want to see what this thing looks like, or you could just keep on listening. Yesterday it was a big staff meeting that started after the show. The unemployment shark was there, chomping out budgets and chomping out jobs, but we survived somehow, and here we are for more live radio. If you need us, phones 800-520-1067. You can interact with the show lots of ways. Slide in the DMs, Klein Alley Show. Lots to give you today. Sublime gave us tickets for their upcoming Vans Warped Tour. Another chance to see them in Vegas. We'll do that. More cabanas, Wild Rivers, $100 food and beverage. Make that happen for you as well. And we'll also do another tiny towel blowout. Tiny towels.
Not that kind of blowout.
It's a tiny towel blowout that you actually want, and we'll make it happen for you throughout the show if you're looking for your limited edition Klein Alley Show or Vanessa Tiny Towels. I don't know who had the biggest day yesterday, but I guess we could argue it was our very own Vanessa.
Vanessa had what they call a banner day.
Yeah, she went to some concert last night. She went to Juanes last night.
Juanes. Don't be such a white guy.
I think she even said it
She
wrong.
had a great time at Qantas.
She was on that airline to Australia.
He's a Latin man.
And she said that was fun. But more importantly, at the end of our entire boring, long meeting, and it was so long and boring.
They even said how long it was and how the sales lady was trying to rush everybody along to keep it going.
It was just incredible. It was unacceptably long. But at the end of it all, they said that Vanessa had been selected, and not since we rigged the election for Omar.
And I don't even think there's voting anymore for this. I think they just died because no one cared about voting.
Vanessa won most improved child at the company. So congratulations, Vanessa. It is an honor.
Are they going to put her art, up on the wall?
Yep, she gets to be on the refrigerator for 1 month.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I got you a new box of Crayolas.
No, Vanessa actually did win some made-up award here called the Grit Award.
It's kind of their replacement for the Employee of the Month.
And you know what
really?
Vanessa? Do you know what you won, Vanessa? Do you know all the prizes you won?
Yeah.
I don't think you do, because this morning I pulled into work and you have the best parking spot in the whole lot, even better than handicap, and your car wasn't in there, so I parked there.
Well, 4 other people won with me. 3 other people won with me, and I feel like I get a pretty good spot, so I'm like, the other people can have it.
Wait a minute.
Such an
There's 3 employees of the month?
Yeah.
Well, it's a quarter.
It's a quarterly thing, and there's 4 people that get it. But I don't think that 2 of them even work in this building. So
Cody.
Yeah, it's you and Cody they said fight over it. But I don't think by any means, if that is not being taken, that Klein, you should just roll up in there and take that spot. That's not cool. I want the spot.
Well, you should have taken it. You were here before me. You could have taken it.
I thought it'd be disrespectful to do it without asking first. I wanted to talk to her about the state of this spot.
Vanessa, you have your own parking spot now for 1 month or whatever, however long you get it for. I think
it's the whole quarter.
It's a cushy spot. It is first come, first serve. That's what they said. You're here first. You passed on the spot today. Passed.
Yeah, because I like where I park.
So great. So I'm taking your spot.
No, dude. You can't.
Cody takes it.
Yeah, that spot is for her or Cody. You can't just roll up. And they are
What are you
going
talking about, Allie? You want to take it.
with her permission.
But what about Cody's permission?
Well, you know what? The other thing is that there are 2 spots. There are technically 2 spots next to each other. So if we can get Cody to agree that he also doesn't need the spot or wants the other one, we can fight over Vanessa's spot.
Cody's so high.
Cody's stoned.
Yeah, he
He's
won't
not gonna
remember.
notice.
He doesn't remember he won this
Well, I
award.
think he wants to park in the back of the parking lot so we can smoke weed back
Yeah, he likes to
there.
smoke up on the roof and get super high and then come in here and try to do a job.
That's the Employee of the Month.
That's
great.
The highest person in the building.
That's good stuff. Right? So basically, Vanessa, you're saying that I can have, because Allie got mad at me that I thought of it first, and now she's doing what she always
not that you
does.
thought of it first, that
Of
you
course.
did it without asking. You just decided, I'm going to take her spot when you've done nothing to earn it. And then obviously our boss is going to walk by and see Pie Wine license plate and know that it's not Vanessa's car.
Vanessa, who's been more impactful at steering you down this path to grit?
I don't know. Me?
Yeah.
I
All right,
did
well,
my best.
You passed on the spot. That's not grit. That's stupid. And so we're taking your
You're
spot.
an opportunistic a-hole,
Yeah,
Klein.
I'm gonna. You're right, and that was an opportunity. So Vanessa, if you're cool with that, I'll take that for the next quarter.
No, dude. We have to share it at least.
Vanessa, I'll give you a Starbucks card for your spot.
Tempting. I might park there tomorrow now.
Oh,
Because you guys
damn it.
shouldn't fight.
Ah.
Alley Show, Thrifty Thursday, which means we'll probably hear from El Cheapo at some point this morning, give you all sorts of free tickets to things like Sublime, chance to go to Vegas, and much more. And a little bit later, Allie, we met the contestants on Love Island earlier this week. At least Vanessa got a chance to travel to Love Island, and she picked Cokehead David of all of the people she met. She met a lot of interesting singles on Love Island.
Well, she argued that he was the only one in her age range.
That was one of the arguments she made, and she didn't want to go out with Blippi, and she didn't want to go with any other weirdos.
Like the 11-year-old.
Right. So anyway, she had her date. She officially had her date with David. We have audio to play. Before we're not going to get to that yet, but Vanessa, do you think that there was any love in Love Island on your first date with David the Cokehead?
Nah, no love.
Dude, he took you to go see Juanes. Are you kidding me?
I saw Juanes with my friends.
I don't know.
Oh,
I hear chemistry here, Allie. We'll get to this later, but here.
Yes, and I guess I'm ready to mingle and get to know people.
So, what do you say we grab some dinner? Maybe go see a movie. Then we could go back to my place and watch a movie?
This guy is got one-track mind, and he's got
super focused on film.
2 movies planned within the first date, which is
back-to-back movies. When you really have nothing to bring to the table, just let other people do it.
Doubleheader.
Through a screen.
Anyway,
it's just like AI, though. You know what I mean? They pick the hot topics. You know what I mean? The hot words or whatever.
AI,
they like movies.
They can't figure out anything creative to do, so they're just going to go with what do dumb humans do? Oh, they just go to movies and then they go home and watch more movies.
I know, that's what they've learned about America.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, we'll hear
and
that.
we're like, that sounds nice, actually.
I was like, that sounds like my dream boat right there. If you don't want David, I'll take him.
Going to the movies and then coming home and watching a movie is great.
The best. Sometimes you're at the movie thinking, well, what do I want to watch when I get home?
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll listen to that date unfold. It'll be uncomfortable, but apparently sparks did fly, at least at parts. So we'll get to that later this morning. If you want easy money, call now for Allie's cash. $100, 800-520-1067. 5 questions about the news. Let's see if you know more than Allie, and pay the people after this.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to KROQ at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for KROQ Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to KROQ. Keep listening for your chance to win.
KROQ. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents. Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, hell yeah. There's certain days where this job's a lot more fun, and those days happen to be when Sublime is in the KROQ studios to world premiere a brand new song, which you'll get in just mere moments. Also, caller 20 right now, tickets to see Sublime, Vans Warped Tour. It's happening all over again, although, Jacob, this will be your first ever Vans Warped Tour as the frontman of your band.
Yeah, man, we just did we did the DC Warped Tour, so that was the official first, and now we got Long Beach coming up, man. What's up, everybody? What's up, Los Angeles?
This is
Jacob
exciting.
and Eric with Sublime. We're so stoked to be here.
Eric, good to see you, bud.
Good to see you.
Good. Thanks for being back. I know that we're going to world premiere the song in just a moment, Ensenada, but we'd like you guys to be able to give away tickets to a listener right now. Obviously, phones are full. You know you have a power over everyone in Southern California.
Power?
A lot of power right now. And this person is going to get tickets at least
exactly
to see
like
you.
that.
They're going to get tickets to see you at least in Long Beach, hometown show. But also they could end up seeing you in Vegas, the upcoming show you're doing with Pennywise. That is where you take over the whole Vegas thing that's happening. I don't even have the information here, but it's...
You don't have the information?
It's basically going to be a
Hold
rad
on.
party. It's going to rock. We're taking over all of Vegas, and the mayor is letting us utilize all of the strip clubs in the city. And so if you win the ticket, you get to come with us.
That's amazing.
And yeah.
Wait, so you get to like strip club hop?
That's right, with Sublime.
The lady out there, Vanessa, just told me what those are. I hadn't heard about it. Apparently, there's these folks that'll take off their clothes for money.
Yeah, Vanessa knows about it.
Vanessa, of course,
just
is
said-
the one
were
who
you
knows
lying to me, or is
everything.
that
I
real?
wasn't lying.
That's a
I
real
thought you
thing.
were kidding.
He didn't know about
I
it
don't
before.
joke about those types of things.
Vanessa, I can't believe you just insulted the band Sublime by teaching them about
About
I
strippers.
thought they were being serious.
This is a PG band.
We're a very serious band. And in all seriousness, this Vegas show is going to rock, and it's going to be awesome. And the Vandals and Pennywise and us and my boy Strange Case from Ventura, we're stoked on them being a part of it. So come on out, and maybe I was telling the truth about the mayor letting us have private access
I
to all
know.
the strip
We'll have
clubs,
to find out ourselves.
Yeah, there's only
guys,
one way to know.
I need a number from you right now, Jacob, 1 through 8. That will be the official 20th caller to call K-Rock right now. So go ahead and give me a number. Any number at all.
8.
Hey, Frank?
Yes.
Please say hi to Sublime.
Hi. Sublime. I went to a Long Beach show back in the day. House party.
Oh,
this
no
is
way.
back in the day. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's always back in the day for Eric.
Describe your face. Maybe Eric will remember you. What do you look like?
Oh, what do I look
yeah,
like?
it's you.
Eric remembers everybody he meets. Go ahead.
5'7", brown hair.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy.
5'7" brown hair,
That sounds
definitely.
about right. Hey, good news.
Like
You
Bradley.
just won tickets to see Sublime again.
Awesome.
You're going to go to the Vans Warped Tour
Unbelievable.
Long Beach, and hopefully
Yeah,
we call you
Frank.
on Monday. Maybe you get to hang with those guys in Vegas. So hold on, Frank, big winner. All right, let's world premiere the song right now. We've stalled enough.
Oh, we're going to do it?
We're going to do it right now.
We're gonna do it right now.
No one's heard this before. So what
Los
do you
Angeles, you are stoked.
what do you want to say about this song before we play it for the masses for the very first time?
We're just really happy. We had a fun time making it. Our boy John Joseph and Zano and, me, Bud, and Eric, of course, and Trey and our DJ Dougie. It's just it's a labor of love, and we had a lot of fun, and you're stoked.
Here we go. World premiere time. Brand new Sublime for the first time ever. Anywhere in the entire world. You're hearing it on K-Rock. It's called Ensenada. Listen to this.
Klein Alley Show.
That is world premiere music from Sublime on K-Rock. You've heard it nowhere else except right here. It's called Ensenada. In our studio right now, Jacob Knoll, Eric is here as well. People on the phone loving the new song.
Now, if you hear people partying in that song,
Can you tell Kaylee to look it up on her phone?
Hey, you're on K-Rock now. You're blowing it. You're on with Sublime, Salvador. Good morning.
Oh, hi. Wait, Salvador?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, hi. Yeah, this is Salvador from Long Beach.
Sal, is that you,
I just
dude?
wanted to say hi to Jacob and congratulate the band
Sal, what are you
on
doing?
the
How
new
did you get it?
music.
You guys want to see how many
And
times
so-
Sal has texted me? I'm sorry I don't get back to you, Sal.
So
How you been, man?
all
This
these
is the only
You
way
guys
to
wanna see it?
contact
it's
Jake.
easier to get in touch with Jacob through calling K-Rock than texting. He wants to say great new
Salvador,
song.
I love you, man. I'm not kidding.
Should see.
Oh my gosh, there is a string of texts from you, Sal, that
You
are
got-
all unanswered.
You
I
gotta
think
change
you're a
your number.
stalker.
Guys, first
bit.
response on the text line 626. Absolute banger, anthem of the summer. Well done,
Yeah.
Sublime, great
If you
song.
hear all the sounds
818.
of people partying in that song, it's from this recording called Mexico S-hole. I can't say that word.
Right, S-hole, right.
Yeah. And they're playing down there. It's you guys all jamming. And pretty much near Ensenada. And Zinger was in a surf contest there at the time. And so there was just all this in-between footage of people partying, and that's where the idea of the song started.
So-
We just watched that video, and we're like, how do we capture this vibe?
Yeah,
You know?
it's there's something about all the Sublime songs, right? But it is always it's good time. It's backyard hang. It's beach party.
It was
it's
a huge just jam of like all their friends and all their buddies, and it wasn't even like this ginormous packed day, just people having fun. It almost didn't matter about the pomp and circumstance. So I'm just really happy this song's coming out right now because I think it's summertime, and I think people are just eager to get out there and have fun.
Yeah,
again,
it's funny because we were talking a couple days ago about how partying in general in America is down, how people just aren't going out and partying anymore. And so
Bacchus is displeased,
Yes.
Dionysus is displeased. You need to get out there and you need to offer up your good times for the party god and spill some wine and make a little love, life's too short.
In a moment, guys, we do a thing where we approach people that are wearing Sublime shirts. I don't know if you know this, but your band is probably the most misrepresented band of all time as far as people wearing the shirts that don't know a lot about the music.
That's okay.
You're
They're
okay
allowed
with
to.
it. But we're
not going to gatekeep them.
We approached a lot of people. I want you to meet just some, and some of these people are diehard Sublime fans. Others are not. And just here are just some of the people we're going to play the game with you guys in a moment. And we're going to listen to that song again. We're going to world premiere it a second time for those of you that already have short-term memory loss. But listen to this.
What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, what's on the back of your jacket?
Sublime.
Are you a big Sublime fan?
Yes, I am.
So you're going to hear from these people. They're all wearing Sublime stuff.
Let's go!
What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris, you're wearing a Sublime shirt. Where'd you get that shirt?
Name 10
I just bought it today at Spencer's.
So that guy just got the shirt day of. And then,
Spencer's of all places.
then there's this guy.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam from where?
From Utah.
What do you do for a living?
I sell men's clothing, so like suits, shirts, ties, socks, slacks.
Adam, where'd you get that shirt?
I got it at a Sublime concert when they came to Salt Lake.
All right, sweet.
That's a real fan.
So that's a real fan. You can tell. You can already tell in the voice. So we'll get to that. We'll come back. We're going to listen to the song again. Sublime is hanging out with us. We're live on YouTube right now as well. Just some more feedback from the first song because you guys have worked on it for a while. Paul, you're on with Sublime. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, what is up, Sublime?
Yo.
I'm such a huge freaking. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't cut. I'm such a huge fan, man. Like I can't even believe I'm talking to you right now. My first shirt, I got it at a swap meet. It's the Sublime original Skunk Records design on the back, and yeah, my favorite song is Romeo. I love you guys so much.
Yeah,
and
we'll
I'm
play
so
that one at
excited
Warped
you're
Tour.
here.
Yeah, listen, that's going to be coming your way. Warped Tour, then the Vegas show. We'll
We
come
love
up.
you. Thank
Lots
you.
to get into with Sublime. If you missed the world premiere song, fear not. We got it coming up for you again in moments. And here are the details if you want to see Sublime in Vegas. KROQ Klein Alley Show. It's that time we like to pay the people. Every morning around this time, all you got to do is know more about the news than Allie, who is currently sitting there preparing your next batch of ADD news. But is she paying attention? Did she cover the right stories? And can you still beat her? She has paid over, I think, $3,000 to listeners of the show. It's been over $3,000.
Glad you're keeping track.
If you had invested that wisely in Bitcoin or something, that could be worth millions, Allie. But instead you blew it and you gave it to listeners just because they prove that they know more about what's going on in the world than you.
You know what? It just proves that I'm investing in you, listener. Okay,
That's right.
I'm giving you $100 and I want you to turn it into something. $100 these days doesn't really get you that much, but if you invest it wisely, it could double or triple in a very short amount of time.
Or a couple of good sandwiches and some drinks.
Exactly.
It's a great investment as far as I'm concerned. Theme song inspired by you, and here we go.
She goes on fart walks in the afternoon. Let's find out if Allie knows the news.
Allie's a big fan of the hot girl fart walks.
It's the evenings, not the afternoons. Keep up, all right? It's after dinner.
She's planning one for all the listeners so they can all meet up after a high-fiber dinner and go for a walk in a really crop dusted neighborhood in Southern California.
Hashtag fart walk.
Let's say hi to Adam in North Hollywood and give him a shot at your money this morning. Good morning, Adam.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Fine. You feeling smart?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Every day.
Allie's going to sequester herself outside the KROQ studios. She's going to go ahead and fart walk her way out of the studio right now. I hope you do not. And we will get into your 5 questions, answer them quickly, confidently, and accurately, and she will have her chance after this. Here we go.
Allie knows the news.
If you're listening in your car right now or just waking up, how would you have done had you been battling Allie for the same $100? Question number 1. This KROQ band is suing their lead singer after an onstage assault. Which band currently has members suing the lead singer?
Ooh. I'm going to say Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Go to question number 2. Comedian Shane Gillis taking some heat for a joke that he made at what award show?
Was that the ESPYs?
Question number 3. You no longer have to remove your shoes at TSA, but what is the next airport annoying thing that they're saying is about to go away as it pertains to the screening process?
Oh, I would say liquid.
Question 4. Speaking of liquids, Trump has made a major announcement that he is changing the recipe to what soda?
Coke.
And finally, question 5. This toy is next up. We'll be getting a live-action movie courtesy of MGM, Amazon, and Hasbro. What is the next toy to be getting a live-action movie?
Next toy. Ooh.
The answer?
Matchbox Cars.
Matchbox Cars. All right. I think we've talked about that one before, but I don't know if that's with Hasbro. And anyway, we'll score it at the end. Hold on. Bring Allie and send her in, and we'll see how you did. $100 up for grabs. Please win the money. It's Thrifty Thursday. Allie hates losing out on the cheapest day of the week for her. Here we go. Back in the studio. Allie, question number 1. You're battling Adam, and I will say this about Adam. No dummy.
Oh, damn it.
We've gotten a lot of dummies to play this game over the years, and he
a lot of dummies.
Mostly dummies.
We should do the opposite of an all-star game.
Oh, the all-dummy?
Yeah, it's all dumbs.
Like instead of Jeopardy brings back their best contestants, we bring back our worst ones ever.
Yeah, the ones that were like drunk and
crazy
didn't
woman
answer.
that was screaming.
Yeah.
Four Loko Freddy.
Totally.
Who is that high school janitor? That guy was awesome. I'd love to have that guy back.
Pedro?
I don't think he won, but he was a great contestant. Question number 1, Allie. Here we go. This KROQ band is now suing their lead singer after an onstage assault, is what they're claiming. Which KROQ band members are suing the lead singer?
That would be Jane's Addiction.
Jane's Addiction. Finally, from that fight that happened, seems like many months ago now.
And it seems like they've fought a lot over the years physically, so it's interesting that now there's a lawsuit.
Dave Navarro is, I think he and
Harry Farrell.
They've also gotten some of the other guys. I don't think it's just Navarro versus Farrell. I think some of the other members of the band are also suing. So anyway.
But also, like, it wasn't really much of a fight, if I remember correctly. It was like more of a...
Yeah, because he was so wasted, I think.
It went...
Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, but anyway, that's the band.
I rest my case.
Allie goes up 1-0 early, and we go to question number 2. Comedian Shane Gillis is taking some heat for a joke that he made at what award show?
Oh, at the ESPYs.
All right. Guess who's on the board? Adam got that as well.
We had a few.
A few. Do you want to hear the joke that he's taking the heat for? I'll play it for you.
Yeah, we're going to cover this later, but yes, I do.
This is the joke that apparently
it's not funny.
He's taking the most amount of heat for. Here we go.
SGA is here. Give it up for SGA. Hell yeah, bro. And now everybody sitting around him is in foul trouble.
Hold on, that's not the one. Here it is right here.
Oh, there it is. Not being funny.
That one is not funny.
Here's the joke. Here's the joke he's taking the heat for.
When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
Oh, damn.
Again, not funny.
That's Shane Gillis for you, folks. Go to question number 3, and Allie is up by 1.
Do you think that when he writes his material, he's like, what will shock people? It's not necessarily what's funny, because that's what he's made his career on now.
Yeah.
You know?
Question 3, here we go. You'll no longer have to remove your shoes at TSA, but what is the next annoying thing that they are saying they are going to get rid of?
Oh, it's the liquids.
Yes. The 3.4-ounce liquid game is about to come to an end, and he said that as well.
Feel bad for the tiny bottle makers.
I know. All those people that were making a fortune selling tiny bottles. They're going out of business. We go to question number 4. Allie battling Adam right now, and Adam is still on the board, but only down 1. Trump has made a major announcement that he's going to be changing the ingredients of the recipe to what soda?
Coke. I think they're going to use cane sugar now, right?
That is what he claims, and that is correct.
He can't really dictate that, can he?
I didn't think so.
Hey, Coca-Cola, change that recipe.
Say hello to the entire administration where you go, can you do that?
Yeah, it's a lot of that question.
What?
Wait, what? All of a sudden, changing it? He's like, he likes it better with the cane sugar, so he wants to go back that way. We got a final question, and Allie's still up 1. This toy is next up. We'll be getting a live-action movie courtesy of MGM and Hasbro.
Huh.
What is the next toy? They'll be getting a live-action movie.
It's going to be a horror film, and it's going to be Operation.
Oh, Operation is a horror film? That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be so
like
great
a
if they just
Dr.
started
Death
making
sort of guy?
movies about the
it
games?
just took out his rubber band. He's dead now.
It's his funny bone. Break it.
Unfortunately, that is not right. He guessed Matchbox. Also not right, although I do think there are a couple of car movies coming. The one that we were looking for is My Little Pony.
They've already made movies. Oh,
yeah, they have a ton of My Little
live action now. Live action.
Oh, those poor CGI horses.
All right, well, Adam, you put in a decent effort. Allie beat you by 1. And what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Go ahead.
My name's Adam from North Hollywood, and Cheapo Alley knows the news.
Yeah, Cheapo Alley does know the news, but that could all change next week, or at least tomorrow when we do it again here on KROQ. Oh, good, a cartoon. I hope you're high.
Kevin Klein Live.
Kevin Klein Live, hello.
I was trying to find out if today is the day for the $105.
You want the $105 cash?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right, what's your favorite morning show?
105.
105 what?
Where they have the jazz and the soft music and the mellow music. And
yeah, you're listening to 105 Jams.
Yes.
You called 105 Jams, the station that's giving you $105 to make you hollers.
I got the $105.
This your boy, DJ Sam the Jam. All jams, no marmalades. You got the $105.
Yes.
Give it up. What station giving you jams and cash?
Top 105.
105 what?
Jam.
Jams 105. And lucky you, it's Double Trouble Thursday. We're going to double your $105.
Wow.
We're going to double that to $210.
Okay. I'll take the double.
Oh, you know what? We're going to triple it. What do you think of that? $315.
Wow, I like that even better.
What station is tripling your jams and your cash?
Hot 105 Jams.
Hot 105 Jams. Uh-oh, you gone and activated the cash quadrupler. It's Quadruple Cash Thursday. $420.
Yes.
Whoops. This is embarrassing, and Sam the Jam never makes a mistake. It is not Quadruple Cash Day.
Okay.
In fact, I should also point out, I don't believe it's a triple day either.
It's all right.
Nor is it a double day or even a regular $105 day. In fact, this isn't even Hot 105. It's Live 105, and we don't have any money for you, and more embarrassingly, we don't even have any jams.
Okay.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Chance for you to see this band a little bit later.
Word.
That's Sublime right there. Eric from Sublime. Always good to have that guy in studio. And we'll give you some tickets to see them at the Vans Warped Tour, Long Beach, and then potentially again in Las Vegas.
My favorite moment of that interview was asking Eric if he knew where he was in that moment. And he said, "It was somewhere at the center of the earth."
He did not. I was waiting for him to at least admit that he knew he was at KROQ, and he threw down a lot of tequila yesterday, even before they got in the studio. But I think his answer was somewhere above the center of the earth.
And he was right.
Which is a great answer if anyone asks you where you are and you don't know.
It seems like he's been asked a lot.
Yeah.
If he knows where he is.
Yeah, but, and then when he said this.
Word.
That was also a great moment as well. Yesterday we did learn a couple of things about this radio station, and for a shocking change, Allie, they were good things about this radio station, which you know this if you've been listening to KROQ for some time. But also, you may be one of these people that swore off radio or swore off KROQ and said you'll never be back for a variety of reasons, all probably good reasons. And now you're back and you've either rediscovered KROQ or discovered the show, or you're in the back of a rental car and your phone is dead, so you have to listen to us. I did want to share with you this, though, because it's so rare. I mean, so many terrible things have been said about us, as you know, over the past few years, mostly terrible things. And it's been, a handful of listeners that have decided that they would go on this ride with us, that have given us at least a little bit of a feeling of, if we just come in every day and do the show, we will at least entertain 5 or 6 people.
And it takes a lot to stay with us through the awkward stages. And there are still a lot of awkward stages happening.
If you could play some epic music, I want to read you this interesting article that just came out. And the headline is, From Flatline to Frontrunner, KROQ is back. Fueled by Klein Alley Show, the greatest comeback in radio history. Now, listen, I'm going to say a couple things about this. There's a couple things in this article we cannot take credit for, but we will. And then there's a couple things in here that I just think are wrong. It's fake news, but we will accept it anyway because most of everything that's been written about this show or said about this show has been negative, and we've been so often accused.
Why do I feel like we're in Scotland?
Because this is the Braveheart soundtrack.
Oh, okay. All right.
This article was only actually released internationally, so it would do no good.
That's all I could hear.
Yeah, it was the second best comeback in history, okay? Because this is the best one we're about to talk about.
Los Angeles radio had almost written off 106.7 KROQ, a station once synonymous with alternative rock and cultural rebellion, had by the early 2020s lost its voice, its edge, and its local loyal fan base. That is true, and that's when we got here, and that was fun.
Yeah.
And everyone was mad and hated this place.
Well, there was a downward spiral that was happening, and it really peaked around COVID and then continued to dwindle when we got that new boss. And then we came into the picture and we were handed an S-storm.
But now, question mark, it's alive, it's loud, it's funny. That's also a question mark.
It's funny?
Is it funny because of that Sally song, or why is it funny?
It's the Sally song. It's not
okay.
It's the music choices we made.
We're back to our roots with Sally. Yeah.
Be silly.
And it's thanks to listen to this, Sally. This is a compliment. We don't take them and get them often. Irreverent, unpredictable chemistry of the Klein Alley Show.
Wow.
A slide into static. Once again, they can't let us get too high on ourselves before they take us right down and punch us right back in the D's. After the abrupt ousting of longtime host Kevin Ryder in 2020, KROQ's identity was in freefall. Ratings slipped, listeners defected, and the station's sound shifted from the signature guitar-heavy DNA to a more pop-forward, algorithm-friendly sound. That was courtesy of our old boss, who was a giant pile of 1,000 Ds, which he probably would have loved.
Oh, yeah, he loved Ds. And drinking.
Fans weren't just disappointed, they were furious. And radio and morning radio in LA felt off. Enter, listen, and now once again, now they make us feel bad again. And then.
Where's the music?
Where's the music? There we go. Enter Klein Alley.
On horseback.
With their faces painted.
And little skirts that are also shorts.
This is our beautiful moment, so let's just bask in it, because we won't get one of these again, I promise you, ever. The next one of these is going to be when they talk about how they canceled the show.
We all know how good Klein is on horseback.
Oh, God, I'm still cramped up. 1 week. Then came Klein, snarky, unfiltered, quick, and Allie Johnson, sharp, hilarious, and openly queer.
Ew!
In a medium that
sharp, hilarious, and openly queer.
In a medium that rarely makes space for real identities.
Oh, come on. Making a fat joke?
It's a fat joke about Allie.
Space.
No space. Together they launched Klein Alley Show and immediately did what few dared in modern radio. They didn't try to be liked. They tried to be real. Now, let me just say something. That is false.
Oh, no. We wanted to be liked.
We so desperately wanted to be liked, but that wasn't an option.
Yeah, we were very rejected by our parents.
And they would tell us in all of these weekly meetings about us, no one likes you. They would call. They would do these weekly...
They did tests.
And they would say to us...
This person doesn't like you?
Yeah, here's a bunch of people that don't like you, and here's why. And
the old boss said, you're not the host.
And we were like...
That's right. We had to interview...
Let's go to John!
We had to interview our replacements many times, which was one of the more more shameful things I had to do.
That was a real low.
Well, that and the other thing when I had to start writing for Carson Daly on the side. That was my other most shameful moments here.
And I was jealous,
Oh,
which is even sadder.
They go, you're going to have to write for Carson Daly because you ain't going to cut it here at KROQ, kid. So I was sitting there trying to write jokes for Carson Daly, and he hated my jokes, hated all of them.
Yeah, because he's just not a jokey guy.
Well, anyway, what followed was a roller coaster of awkward intros, chaotic callers, petty claims courts, and real-life ridiculousness. And then in 2022, of course, this is where we don't get credit for anything we did, legendary KROQ program director Kevin Weatherly returned to the fold. He steered the station back towards its core. Guitars, Gen X angst, honest-to-God personality. It wasn't just about the music, it was about the vibe. And suddenly, Klein and Alley had room to thrive.
Oh, so he gave us room to thrive. I believe that's true.
And that's when it went in. Roasting coworkers, singing national anthems at dog parks, hosting spontaneous fart walks.
No way. That got mentioned?
Already got mentioned.
It hasn't even happened yet.
Well, we've talked about it for a while.
How are fart walks taking off?
Talking breakups and brunch and bodily functions with equal passion. The comeback is real, and with renewed confidence and a truly original morning show leading the charge, KROQ began climbing the charts once again. The buzz returned, ratings rebounded, and Klein Alley Show, ? It became essential morning listening for Angelinos sick of bland prepackaged audio.
Wow.
Why it works, we're not sure.
Is that what it says?
No,
We're
I
not
haven't.
sure.
Live, local, messy, funny. That's the Klein Alley difference. Unlike podcasts and sterile national shows, their broadcast is reactive, weird, and wildly human.
Well, and to be fair, we are doing what we want to be doing, but we're also still getting in trouble, which I think is important.
They bring in fans, not just as listeners, but as characters. They, their own flaws, including their honor stumbles and stutters and awkward. There you go, Omar, shout out. Their honor stumbles and stutters and awkward moments. They remember what makes radio magic: surprise, chaos, connection. So with summer 2025 rolling, KROQ is back to being more than just a radio station. It's a movement again, a home for outcasts, misfits, and anyone who's not polished enough for NPR or too smart for bro radio.
Mm-hmm.
And Klein Alley Show, well, it sounds like they're just getting started. So it's a lovely piece. Oh, and this is the final thing I'll read. Play the loud now with the music. Here we go. Long live the weirdos.
Oh.
Long live the rebellion. Long live KROQ.
Oh.
Who wrote this?
He's been fired.
He has been let go.
Okay.
Yeah, this was in Blade. What's the gay magazine, Allie? The Blade? Is that the one
It was the gayest article by the Blade.
So to anyone who has given us a moment of your time, regardless
Did you write
if you
this?
Forced, I wrote
951, this is an Onion article.
It was in the Onion. It's a whole joke. God damn it.
Klein Alley Show.
The world famous Klein Alley Show. KROQ. KROQ.
In the studio with us, because why the hell not? It's celebration of new music, which will world premiere to the rest of everyone else. The Riff Raff starting
because we're in the studio.
10 a.m., but right now we give it to you, Ensenada. The next song we play in KROQ will be once again the world premiere of Ensenada.
I think we just heard the inspiration for Ensenada.
Fascinating story.
Oh, yeah,
right
see,
there.
I can't. They're like, oh, what stories you guys want to tell on here? It's like,
Well, you should tell that
find
one.
some,
That
like,
was a great story.
I don't know if I want the world to. No, because my chick's probably listening.
Right. But then you can say you made it up for the radio, like we tell our wives every night.
I made up all this. In fact, I made up being in a band. Or
you're not even at KROQ right now.
I'm not
We're
even
not
at KROQ.
Yeah. Jacob is here.
Eric's anywhere. in his
Eric
head.
is here. Eric, you know where you are right now, right?
Yeah, directly above the center of the earth.
That's right. He's got it right.
By the way, Eric, last time he was here with Kevin Ryder, Sublime has a parking pass, I think, at this point. They've been to KROQ so many times, but last time they were here, Eric broke into the Sublime tequila bottle that they had brought.
They brought us a bottle of tequila 2 times ago when we were celebrating Feel Like That, and then Eric has had most of the bottle of tequila.
Yeah,
we
it's almost
just
done.
store things here, guys. It wasn't a gift. You interpreted it as that.
Yeah, we're like, oh, cool, how nice.
Keep it at your house. much.
Let me just
My mom
listen.
said I couldn't keep it.
I don't want to gatekeep your fans, and they always want to say hi when you're here. So go ahead. Sharina, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Oh, my God. Hi, guys. What's up?
Yeah, Sharina, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to say, guys, thank you so much. I was this angry 12-year-old like 30 years ago, and I found Sublime, and you all saved my life. When I was 18, I snuck out of school. I ditched school when I got a secondhand smoke tramp stamp on my back.
No way, dude. Killer.
Yeah, I hid it from my parents, and then my dad found it like 4 days later. He's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just temporary."
How long did you believe
not
that?
Temporary.
Yeah. Not a good
This isn't Hannah.
Not a good hiding job, by the way. 4 days is all she can make it.
It's temporary is a terrible lie. That will really backfire on you.
I'm happy the music's helped you out, and it's meant so much to you.
Yeah, there's so many fans of yours for so many reasons. And before we get into the Do You Know the Band on your shirt, because I know you don't care who wears your merch, as long as they're happy. That's all that matters. We will get to that game in a moment. But
Yeah,
Allie,
also be nice to them, because maybe then they'll actually go buy the CDs,
Right.
man. Like, just
and you guys have
a gateway. The shirt's a
tons of shows.
gateway.
Yeah, it's true.
What started as like Coachella, which was an interesting thing, but now it's been a while. You know, you're going to be at Vans Warped Tour on the 26th of July, hometown show for you, Long Beach, and then August 15th, 16th, Vegas, Park MGM. So lots of good opportunities to see Sublime in their current form. And of course, you guys just did KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas last year.
That's right.
So it's really exciting to watch what's happened and how much you have been.
I used to play the Silverback Christmas party, man. I mean, I think I'm really coming up.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, I know. There you go. And to think like the first Vans Warped Tour, you had just been born that Sublime played at. And then now here you are 30 years later performing at the first revamp of Vans Warped Tour. You just have to not get kicked out this time.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin and, our boy. It's just... They did such a good job with this, man. When we played in D.C., I think anybody who had been there originally or always wanted to, live some of that magic, I think it's still there from what I understand from everybody I've heard from.
We're here, obviously, to celebrate your new song, which we're going to listen to again in a moment. But just to embarrass Allie quickly, because your songs are all about...
We don't need to. We don't have time for this.
Hold on. Allie thought
Sounds like we do.
Allie thought she wrote a song that was a summer vibes
We were
hit.
challenging each other to write a summer
You guys
anthem.
are always the soundtrack of summer. We are convinced that she unintentionally completely plagiarized the Sublime song, and I want you to get your honest opinion about this. Listen closely. This is her song about celebrating summer, but you tell me if she ripped you guys off and if you should sue her.
Hey, is it 3 o'clock? I think it's time to get a Slurpee from around the block because it's summer now, yeah. Get out of here, Books. I'm gonna eat a bunch of popsicles with my friend Brooke. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
Get me in a pool with the Flintstones push pop. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
I'm on a number 1 in the pool because I can't stop, won't stop. Summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I see Jacob dancing.
Jacob, did she completely rip off Summertime?
Kid Rock.
Yeah, probably more like Kid Rock.
You ripped off Kid Rock.
Oh, that's so much worse. Eric, come on, man. Take another shot. It's ridiculous.
Allie just got herself a new nickname. Huh? There she
man.
is.
Kid Rock.
Reinvented music itself, dude. Maybe we're, it's too far avant-garde for us, and in 20 years...
It's ahead of our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Jacob.
I want you guys to play this game with us right now. This is Do You Know the Band on your shirt? And this is all people wearing Sublime shirts. And you just have to predict whether or not they will know the answers to these very basic questions about your band. Allie, whenever you're ready, hit the theme song. This is Do You Know the Band on your shirt? It is an inspiration. You have inspired this entire game based on this clip you're going to hear at the end of this intro. Listen to this.
Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band on your shirt? Do you know the band on your shirt?
It says like Sublime or like Sublime or something like that.
Now, that's a woman that was wearing a Sublime shirt. Didn't even know the name of the band was Sublime. She says it says Sublime or Sublime. And here are some actual real people. Listen to this. Here we go.
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam from where?
From Utah.
What do you do for a living?
I sell men's clothing, so like suits, shirts, ties, socks, slacks.
Adam, where'd you get that shirt?
I got it at a Sublime concert when they came to Salt Lake.
All right, sweet. What type of dog was the mascot of Sublime?
Okay, now this was your dog when you were a baby, correct? I mean, this...
There's a picture of you and Bradley and the dog.
Yeah, you know this dog. So will this man know he is a fan and bought a shirt at one of your shows in Utah? Will he know that the mascot of Sublime is a Dalmatian?
there back then, he would have got bit by him.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, didn't that happen at Vans Warped Tour the first time? He was like biting a bunch of the skaters.
Yeah,
He don't like
all of
skaters.
those fire dogs, were, Dalmatians are like that.
They're ornery, they're temperamental. He was always nice to my dad and me. It was funny because I could like go up and like F with them and mess with them, and he would just be all normal. Then one of my friends could come up and pet him. We're 4, mind you, and he would like chomp him on the hand for the slightest little.
It's a good party trick.
Brad stuck his finger in his butthole one time just to get a rise out of Paul Leary.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that story.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He put his finger in the dog's butt. Yeah. Right, to get a rise out of the dog.
Out of Paul Leary.
Paul. Right,
during the
yeah.
recording of the self-titled record.
And so do you think this fan of yours will know?
We'll know all that.
We'll know
about the finger in the butt with the Dalmatian.
Do you think he'll know all of those stories?
No, there's a zero. I think that he must know the Dalmatian thing.
I would agree. I think he should know that. If he's a real fan, he should know Dalmatian. Let's find.
Pretty much their logo.
Let's find out.
Besides the sun.
I'm going to go with, I think a pit bull. Like an American pit bull.
Oh, man, that is not good.
I thought the Dalmatian was even more ubiquitous than
the sun.
Yeah,
I would have said. I would have agreed. Here we go. Next question.
Yeah.
How many ounces to freedom is it?
How many ounces?
Well,
to
he's got to
freedom?
get this one right.
Yeah.
He's at the show.
He's at the show. He's
Did
wearing
his
the
chick
shirt.
drag him or something?
Let's find out. He must know this. Sublime says you'll know it.
Hell, now you got me on the spot. I'm at a blank. I'm sorry. I'm nervous, and I don't recall.
He's 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
I will say, in this guy's defense, he saw you in Salt Lake.
Yeah, maybe you didn't.
He's probably Mormon.
Yeah, maybe you didn't sing 40 ounces to freedom in Salt Lake. All right, here we go. Final question.
If you smoke 2 joints in the morning, when do you smoke the other 2?
All right, if you smoke 2 joints in the morning, when do you smoke the other 2?
Given with his track record, I'm going to say no. He does not.
1 in the morning?
Yeah.
Just one.
Hold on, you're changing the
How many are you at now, Eric?
In the morning, I smoke 1 a half at night.
This is
then I'm done.
And then I vape.
Because that's too much weed in one day.
Here's what he says.
Night, and then you smoke 2 joints in the afternoon, and then you feel all right.
Hey,
No.
finally got
You
it.
guys totally got that. Was like so purposely set up because he like.
Just when you lost faith, he came through.
He comes through.
Here's someone. This is a different fan now, and I think that they will have a better track record.
Where is Sublime from?
All right. Is this person going to know where you guys... This is a different person
Come
now.
on.
Sublime and Long Beach are so... The LBC is so...
And they say it in their music multiple times.
Right.
Like, if you listen to Sublime, you know where they're from because they say where they're from.
Will this woman know where you're from?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is Sublime from?
Long Beach.
Long Beach.
Okay.
And annoyed that we even asked the question. That's how annoyed. All right, here we go.
Who is Sublime's lead singer?
All right.
Okay.
Now, your father, we're going to go with that because this question...
Yeah.
So you think she'll know that? If she's a fan, she would know that.
Yeah, because my dad would say his name frequently in songs. So maybe they say all the bandmates' names. She'll say Bradley.
I hope she knows it because if not, I would say it's disrespectful.
Bradley Knowles.
There we
Wow.
go. Well, I said Knowles, but that's okay.
Well, she made you...
Like Beyonce.
Yeah. Well, I get Knowles or Noel, and that's fine. It's Noel, but I mean, who cares, dude? A bunch of old British dudes made up the name like hundreds of years ago. I mean, say it however you want.
A final question. I just want to say I see all the texts coming through, supportive texts, and people that claim that they're either new listeners or have been listening for a while, always knew you guys had it in you, hoping that I would never wake up to the day that you got fired. That did happen before, by the way. Allie and I went into work one day, and they said, you're no longer needed here, and then we were off the air. And then that happened again, another time we were going to launch on our first day. We were going in to launch a brand new show on our first day, and they said, you're also fired.
Yeah.
So we've experienced that a couple times before, so let's enjoy this moment while we have it, but always nice when things are going in the right direction. Thank you for listening and spreading the word to help us grow the show. You mean the world to us, and as this person said on the text line, as a longtime listener, this article even feels like a victory for me. Really happy for y'all. Well, all that matters is that you keep listening and keep helping us to hashtag grow the show.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
We'll start with the ESPY Awards last night. It's when all the best athletes in the world get together and dress in regular clothing, and it looks super strange.
It does look very weird.
Every time they're like, the red carpet, I'm like, I don't want to see this. There are some people that just look better in workout clothes
in
or
uniforms.
in athletic, in uniforms, and then you see them in regular clothes, and because their bodies are so bulky, it just looks so strange to me.
Really tall.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Okay, fancy
buy?
That's right. That's what I get it. I'm with her.
I mean, it's just a group of people that have a hard time shopping, I would imagine, just because, Simone Biles, super short. Then you've got all the NBA players that probably have to shop in a section that doesn't exist. I mean, the amount of custom things that had to be made for that event is just unreal.
Yeah, but I would imagine that, now that whole walk from the bus to the locker room is such a big thing now. Like, everyone loves to see the fashion and the style that it's...
such a waste of time. Why would you get dressed up to go into a locker room? Makes no sense.
It's because
you don't love that, right, Klein?
No, I hate it. I hate it so much. In fact, the only thing I liked about it was when that guy on the Rams wore all those clothes and then tried to return them the next day, and they said,
"What?"
There's a guy. There was a guy on the Rams.
Are you serious?
I think it was last season, and the guy wore like a real expensive outfit to like walk from the bus to the locker room, and then the next day, I guess he went to the store to try to like return all the clothes, and they're like, "Dude, you wore it. Your pictures were all over Instagram."
Oh my God, I have so much respect for that
that's
guy.
such an El Cheapo move.
That's amazing.
That's great.
All right, SGA, as he's called, won the best male athlete, and he was fresh off of being declared the MVP of the NBA championship. Best WNBA athlete was Caitlin Clark. Best athlete in women's sports went to Simone Biles, and best MLB player was Shohei Ohtani. Now, the host for the night was Shane Gillis, a very controversial guy. He's made many jokes that have come under scrutiny and pissed people off, and last night was no different. There are a few of his jokes that are being talked about this morning. We'll talk first about the Bill Belichick jokes, which actually I don't think are that bad. I mean, it's kind of a shot you got to take as a host.
Pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime.
Which is funny.
They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar. The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First. And, of course, the classic Goodnight Boobs.
Is this one of those shows like the roast where the Bill Belichick is in the room?
I don't know if he was there or not. He's probably he was probably invited to be there. He's one of the most talked about sports figures of the year. But I think that he and his girlfriend, his young girlfriend, have both, I think, said that they're kind of over this whole narrative of she's so old.
Good. Congratulations, you're over it. We're not. I don't care what you think.
These jokes are just getting started.
Guys, enough. No, you're 80.
Right.
Like, we're not going to stop.
Well, whatever. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful love story.
It is a beautiful love story. It's a car accident that we're all on board to watch. Okay, and then there was the comment that he made about Caitlin Clark, which people are less thrilled about.
When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
Which actually seemed like it got a pretty good laugh for the room, which probably is filled with a lot of people of color.
She's been getting into a lot more like on-court brawls. Even I think she was like chopping it up with like an official the other day.
Do you think that some of it is staged, though?
The
drama.
The WNBA, they want like drama, more fights because it gets attention. Maybe. I don't know. She's a pretty intense player. I mean, I could see that. And people are
I think that good players are intense. I mean, look at LeBron James and all the crying that he does and all the bitching and stuff. And, I mean, that's part of it. But also, I think that, there's theatrics involved in basketball, professional basketball. I think there's a lot of theatrics.
More than anything, this joke brings attention to something that we need to focus on, and that is the fact that we need more people taking video of things happening at Waffle Houses, because Waffle House is constant. As you know, every week there's a new viral video of a brawl.
There are a lot of viral videos
at Waffle House. I love a Waffle House.
So when it's your last day of work, there are certain things that you would do on that day that you would not do any other day. I remember you went to an airport that it was the woman's last day at work, and she was just handing out free food. It's a nice feeling when somebody is just truly done with their job. This 911 dispatcher decided to spend her last day calling a specific woman that she had many conversations with over the years, and this is how that call went.
It's the police department calling. Do I have your full attention? What's wrong? Oh, no, wait, do I need to sit down? You don't need to sit down. Everything's fine. I just want to let you know, congratulations, you've won the prize at a contest. It's called the Booby Prize. You are the dumbest person to call this police department on a repeated basis. So thank you for being a resident of this city, and have a wonderful life.
It was very cruel. I was still trying to process what had just happened.
What's going on here?
Well, I'll tell you, this woman who does 911 dispatch probably had to hear from this woman a million times over the years, and she probably called about everything from a weird noise to a weird smell to I think there's a cat on my roof, and she's like, this is not what 911 is for.
Klein, you hit it on the head.
Yeah,
well, Karen Clinton says she's somewhat of a neighborhood watchdog.
Well, of course it is. Karen Clinton is the neighborhood watchdog,
Yep.
I bet. And you know
over
what? I 100% am on the side of the 911 dispatcher.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think that this woman is being sued, but still.
And over the years, she has called the non-emergency number of the police department a lot. 183 times in the past 15 years.
If you do the math, it's one call a month. And for what goes on around here, that's not excessive at all.
That's excessive. That's excessive, honey.
And for what goes on around
Yeah, that's very excessive.
Which I think she lives in some kind of suburb of Cleveland. I'm like, what really could go on in a random suburb? I've been to Ohio many times, and it's just
I've called the non-emergency number before because I never think anything's like an emergency. But even that process, at least in L.A., they take non-emergency seriously because you will be on hold for hours.
And
at least
she has
in
no
LA.
problem doing
I guess
that.
she's got no problem.
She
But
was
maybe
like, before I go, I need to call this woman and
she
give her the
called her
dummy
back.
award.
That's so funny. Called her back.
All right, and then finally, a theft, an important one, at least if you're a Beyonce fan.
Atlanta police say hard drives containing unreleased Beyonce music were stolen during a car break-in last week. The hard drives also included footage plans for Queen Bee's show and future set list. For more on this, I want to bring in NBC's Priscilla Thompson, a proud member of the Beehive.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
They went into a whole thing about what happened, but I guess they had gone in, and then an hour later, they came back to their SUV, and their window had been broken in, and they had taken hard drives of new music, unreleased music, and future plans for the Cowboy Carter tour.
It sucks because if you're an artist and you're that level, I know we talked to, I believe it was Smashing Pumpkins, and he was explaining to us that his music had been stolen, and they had to get the FBI involved.
Yeah, and they paid a ransom.
They paid a ransom, right, to get the music back because the reality is if it gets leaked, then everything you've kind of been working for behind the scenes, it doesn't get released the way you want it. In fact, every artist now seems shocked when they're able to actually release their own music when they want to without it first leaking.
Yeah,
because think of all the emails back and forth, songs. Like yesterday, we got the world premiere of that Sublime song, but some people had heard versions of it because they had played it live at some shows. Some people recorded the live versions and passed it around. And so, but Beyonce, no one bigger than Beyonce.
Yeah, I was able to find some of the leaked audio, by the way.
I don't want to play it on the show. I'll tell you why. A lot of times they'll come after us legally and sue because we have played their music before.
Play it anyway, Omar.
I don't think you should. And I'm serious.
Come on, you read the article. We're doing great.
Yeah. We'll be fine. Yeah.
Is it good?
All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Now put your hands up. Up in the club, we just broke up. I'm doing my own little thing. You decide to dip, and now you want to trip, because another brother noticed me.
Man, when the producer steps in and produces it up, she sounds totally different, doesn't she?
That auto-tune really works in her favor.
That should not be leaked audio. I understand why she's upset.
That is not a Queen Bee.
No, absolutely not. Oh, my God. All right, well, we get into a brand new hour of the show.
Bees in the pool.
After this, here we go.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your Prequend on a Thursday. Summer hours continuing. Lots to get to today, including but not limited to Cabanas, food and beverage credits, tickets for you to go see Sublime, and a trip to Vegas, all potentially in your future. My name's Klein. That is Allie right there.
Hi.
DJ Omar Khan, known as the audio sniper.
Want to hear another clip from the Beyonce leaked audio?
I'm concerned, but yes.
All right.
Drunk in love. We be all night.
Beyonce. Yikes.
I know.
She should go back to country, I think.
Yeah,
That's not good. This hour on the show, our very own, the Bud Light Bros, have released another YouTube episode. This time, they have dived into the world of hot sauces, and we will get into that. Omar loves the Bud Light Bros.
I love it. I love it so much.
Gone through their new YouTube show, so we inspired these guys, and we'll take a listen. We also got the date on Love A Island. Vanessa and Coked Up David went on their first official date. It was 3 minutes long, and we have all the audio to listen to, so we can't wait for that. That's coming up this hour. And El Cheapo is going to come up with a way for you to go on a last-minute summer vacation for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah,
So-
not only am I continuing my all points vacation booking, I have found a way for people who are not planning a vacation to take an impromptu one for next to nothing.
Yeah, no planning needed, and boom, just like that, you're off on an amazing getaway, and it costs you nothing. El Cheapo will break it all down, all coming up this hour. But first, your official hype song here on KROQ to celebrate all things that have transpired here over the past few months. It's Eminem on the KROQ. Unofficial mascots of this show, I think, would be the Bud Light Bros. We met them on one of our Vegas trips. They listened. They discovered the show, decided day one they were going to be diehard fans, got the show logo tattooed on their neck and breast, which is a real
A pec tattoo is aggressive, and a neck tattoo. I would say the two most aggressive locations.
I mean, the neck tattoo, there's nothing more aggressive. That guy's basically saying, right now, I will never work at a cheesecake factory ever. They will not hire me. But he put our logo right there, and they've been on quite a few of our events. Love these guys. Yes, they have a drinking problem. They polish off about 33 beers each in a sitting.
But do they have a drinking problem?
I don't know.
Or are they responsible drinkers? And also, like, Bud Light is like water, right?
Yeah, and I kind of feel like in the same way that you would say, like, Seth Rogen, he doesn't have a weed problem because he's a high-functioning pothead. Like, he's able to accomplish a lot while smoking an amount of weed that most of us would be on our couch. These guys drink a ton, but then they're able to churn out...
I don't know if they're able to churn out Seth Rogen-like
content. Well, wait, Omar's got evidence.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
Yeah, because they have a second episode of their YouTube show, the first one.
By the way, this is not... They have multiple episodes up. Last time, about 2 weeks ago, we brought you their top 10 90s sitcoms, and since then they've done their they've done their top 5 underrated comedies of the early 2000s. They've done their top 5 hot sauces, and they also done their top 5 foods that pair great with beer in Las Vegas.
It's such a specific list.
Yes, it is.
The first thing they turned out was puke at the pool party.
Thank you, Jay.
First hit.
Oh man, that was a real mess.
Bad joke.
Wow. Did you do that joke last night?
I did. And it crushed.
It's funny that one of us
There's
is
something called a sympathy laugh, and you got a lot of them last
one of us is actively doing stand-up comedy, and it's that guy right there that just silenced the room.
Someone I wish had a drinking problem.
He used to.
Yeah,
so I'm a pretty big fan of these guys, and they have their YouTube channel, and I highly suggest you guys subscribe. You can find them if you search Los Bud Light Bros. And the one that kind of piqued my interest this week was their top 5 hot sauces. Here's a little intro to their video.
Hey, what's up, Bud Light fam? Bud Light Bros here with video number 3. So this week we're gonna go ahead and do our top 5 hot sauces. So just as a disclosure, this isn't going to be about Scoville units or the hot ones thing.
Okay, so they preface everything with saying it's not going to be the Scoville units, no hot ones things or whatever.
Okay,
it's their own take on it.
Exactly, but for each hot sauce, this is what they do.
And it's coming in Scoville units at 2,500. That's 2,500 Scoville.
So each one, they do exactly what the hot ones would do.
Right.
Okay. Did they try them too?
They did. They tried each one, and these are like not your normal hot sauces, and they want you to know that, and they kind of put a little disclaimer before they kick things off, and here's a little disclaimer.
So your Cholulas, your Tapatios, your Tabascos, your Red Rooster, Texas Pete, all that lame stuff. That's Bush League. That's ketchup trying to be hot. Yeah.
These guys are great.
Listen, I don't know what it is about their chemistry. They're back and forth, and they're half naked in their kitchen. But man, every time I watch it, I am enthralled. I can't take my eyes off of this.
And they are 100% authentic. That is how they are.
For sure.
It would be the same exact thing they'd be saying if you were sitting there having a conversation with them. They're not turning it up at all. They're not being anything other. I know if you'd watch this as like an SNL sketch, you'd say, well, this was funny at first, but these characters aren't really that developed. But that's how these guys are.
Yeah, and you know what? When they called it on the goat line, too, they are flawless. They can do it in one take, and they know when to switch off with each other. That is something that you have to build over time.
And these guys, they're not in entertainment. They work in like a box factory making boxes. I mean,
I think they got fired from that job.
Oh, they got fired from that job making boxes. But regardless, they're doing something else now, and this is what they should be doing full time.
Okay.
I agree. And so they go through their top 5 hot sauces, which include Perona, Tamasula, Valentina, and El Yucateco. A bunch of hot sauces that I don't know, but they all had these in their fridge, and they were all like half eaten, and they were just pounding the entire hot sauce. I think half of their fridge is just hot sauces. It's pretty crazy.
So they kind of look and go, what do we have 5 of?
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Bud Lights or hot sauces?
And Valentina, isn't that a pretty well-known brand?
It is. It is.
It's like Cholula, right?
It's not as strong. It's not much stronger. Like it's not one of the spicier.
And they just said like we're not going to do ones like this.
But that's their whole point. But they also don't. They're not going for the hottest of the hot. I think they're not trying to be extreme with the Scoville. They're just trying to go like these are just regular hot sauces.
Okay.
That's what I took from them.
So at number 5, I'm going to focus on this one, and they chose sriracha for this one, and
it's like so many.
It's going with the biggest.
All right, fine, it's great. So
and this is how they unroll their top 5, their number 5 choice.
Sriracha. Now, pretend that this is this bottle. This one right here. Camera's over here.
Yeah, they could see.
All right. The one with the rooster on it. This is the bootleg version that Kroger sells.
Or the one when we can't afford the real one.
Exactly.
So they don't have the Hoi Fang one or whatever. They have the bootleg version because they can't afford the real one.
Yeah, it's like Fire Ox or whatever it is. But it's so
I love
funny.
that they ask us to pretend that it's the real bottle.
Yeah.
I love when the two of them fight because they're like brothers, so they do get in those like
I know, but then it
sibling-
diffuses so quickly.
Right, all right, because they're so drunk and too drunk to even real fight.
Yeah.
So, all right, so number 5 is not even right. It's the different.
Yeah, it's not even right. But also, they, this is also an educational program, so they give you some facts about sriracha.
All right, so sriracha, made in Thailand. I actually barely learned that today. Made in Thailand from Sriracha. It's actually a place called Sriracha. That's why they call it that. And it was made in the 1980s.
Okay. So a couple of things that are wrong with that is that, sriracha was discovered in the 1930s, first of all, okay? It is from Thailand, but it is produced like down the street in Azusa, and that's when it started producing in mass for the United States in 1984. And some weird thing that they always... on each hot sauce, they let you know what decade it was made, but they can't zero in on the year, which I found interesting. I don't know why they do that.
It's also interesting that they're sharing 5 hot sauces that, like, we all know what they taste like.
Absolutely.
You know, they're like, all right, we're going to taste test this. And it's like, everyone knows what sriracha tastes like.
And for every hot sauce, what these guys do is like, give you a list of what they think it would be good on.
And this goes good with any type of Asian food. You got dumplings, noodles, fried rice, wontons, any type of Asian food that goes really good with. And it's versatile because you can actually put it on other stuff and it'll taste great too.
Okay, so everything.
So it's good on everything. What an opinion. They are good.
And here is another hot sauce review.
But it's good. It goes good on everything. It goes very versatile. You can put it on anything. Just make it spicier. That's what hot sauce does.
So that's what hot sauce does.
That's what it does.
So,
for sure.
So basically, they've got multiple hot sauces. So the review is you can put it on anything.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. And then, again, they want to put a little disclaimer during the middle of the program because they wanted you to know that this, the hot stuff isn't for everybody.
All these hot sauces, guys, if you're not used to, a heat level that they are, if you're used to like milder heat, you just gotta work your way up to tolerate them. That's basically it. You just gotta work up your what is that called? When you can tolerate something, your tolerance. There you go. So
this guy,
So
gold.
That Valentina, delicious. I need another beer. God damn, I'm sweating.
I need another beer. Goddamn, I'm sweating.
These guys
Oh
are the
my
best.
God.
This will be the biggest thing on YouTube within 6
really
months.
will.
Mark my words.
At the end of it, you get these 2 rather large Mexican guys who are sweaty and half naked. It is a sight to see. I don't know why these guys aren't already blowing up.
Oh
It's
my
insane.
God. And it's funny that they talk about building up tolerance when they've done that with beer for so many years.
Yeah, there's 30 beers. They're not even buzzed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So they go through their top 5, and at the beginning, they prefaced everything with saying that this is not going to be like the hot ones, but at the end of it, they surprise us with this.
I'm going to show y'all with a little surprise of the bomb.
The bomb.
Yeah.
That's the one on Hot One.
They couldn't keep one. All right, well, there you have
Another
it.
success.
Another monster hit.
They're really coming into their own.
How many subscribers are they up to now at this point, Omar?
At this point, total subscribers, I want to say they have around 125.
That's good. How many views
125?
does this video have?
This particular video has 134 views.
It's, listen, it's a beautiful thing. Please support these guys, the Bud Light Bros. They support us in every way. We got to take a very quick break. We are late, as always, but we'll be back with more show after this.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to K-Rock at 9 noon, 3 and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for K-Rock Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to K-Rock. Keep listening for your chance to win.
K-Rock. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
That is a bad idea, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Good morning. It's K-Rock. It's Klein Alley Show. I got the whole family in here today because it's spring break. My wife's out of town. And
babysitters don't exist.
Babysitters fell through, so here we are
They've
now.
all quit.
They've all quit. Most of them have quit. So I got my dog in here. I got the kids in here now. And hasn't this been...
Johnny and Vanessa are subbing as dog sitters and kids.
I think technically my kids are babysitting Johnny. To be fair,
that's true.
And they've never even heard the intro, the great intro Omar put together about how my kids hate me. Girls, you having fun today at the radio station?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Johnny? Do you think you're smarter than Johnny or no?
I'm way smarter than Johnny, 100%.
Yeah.
Google Plus.
I don't know what that means.
They're doing shout-outs? All right, shout-out!
All right.
Johnny is dumb.
Okay,
Johnny is a dumb head.
All right, let's
But Dad's a stupid man.
All right, great. Thank you.
You made another stupid man?
Yeah.
Girls, we don't need to talk about all of the... I know you've said some mean things about the people that work at K-Rock.
I think Johnny's going to go to HR after this.
And Vanessa's
Vanessa's a what? I want to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know. It better be nice. Vanessa's a penis head.
All right.
Olivia,
Guys.
Olivia, I braided your
She said penis head. Penis head.
Guys, calm down. There's a song. Omar, do you have the intro? Omar made
I
this.
have it here.
Girls,
I have it
listen.
standing by, yeah.
Omar made this song for you. I want you to hear this. And you can confirm or deny for once and for all that this is not true. Listen to this. Okay, go ahead.
Klein's kids hate him.
Shut up.
Klein's kids hate him.
Give me that.
Klein's kids hate him because he's a bad dad.
It's not okay.
I'll kiss you, bro.
Klein's kids hate him.
Fat boy.
Klein's kids hate him.
Yeah.
Klein's kids hate him because he's a bad dad.
What?
I want this on your radio. I do not want to do the same on your radio. You are crazy, Dad.
All right.
Girls, what do you think of your intro?
Do you like the song that you guys are a part of?
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it.
All right, good. Thank you. But you love me, right? You love me?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I do not.
now you're
Okay, hold on a second.
Now you're trying to get. Now she's just trying to be
So,
sensational.
Klein, your dad has been taking care of you guys a little bit more lately because your mom's been out of town. And how does your daddy do when it's just the three of you?
He's a mean head.
No, come on. See now, can you be an answer?
Good.
Thank you, Sienna, for telling the truth.
You hear that, CPS?
No one. CPS, don't listen to this.
Sometimes he's good.
Stop it.
What is the best thing that your dad has?
What
is the best thing your dad has done for you during your spring break?
I don't know. Nothing.
Okay, great. It's like they're trying to get a reaction.
Hey, what do you think your dad does for a living?
What do you
I don't know.
Well, we're doing it right now.
He probably goes poop a lot.
That is hilarious.
Does cold plunge.
Yes, he does do cold plunges.
He does Pilates.
Okay.
Wow.
That's Pilates?
You do Pilates?
Hey, girls,
What other
what do you guys...
Oh, can we stop doing this?
What did you guys think when Daddy came home and his tips were dyed bleached?
When my hair was blonde. What did
He
you
was
say?
stupid.
Thank you. Great. All right. Super.
As opposed to now, and he's still stupid.
All right. And now that my hair is back to normal color, am I still stupid or no?
No.
Hey,
All right.
did you girls know that your daddy has 2 buttholes?
Okay. Allie?
He does.
Yeah.
Allie?
That's why he's pooping so much. Yeah.
Guys, very inappropriate.
Would your dad be cool if he got a piercing?
I want to have a serious conversation with you about something. No, you wait. I want to have a serious conversation with you now. Excuse me.
What? Do you know what joke they're about to tell?
I don't, but I don't want to hear it. Listen to me, right now.
How many?
It's going to be.
What is she about to say?
It's going to be inappropriate. Sienna, Olivia, be careful. You will lose your play date later.
Oh, don't take away her play date.
Listen
Stop.
to me. Listen
How
to
many nipples does he have?
See, it's not funny. Great.
Does she know about the nipple?
No, she doesn't. Jake, no. Listen to me, girls. I want to tell you something quickly. Olivia, Sienna, both of you. Listen to me.
Yeah.
You've been playing a lot of Roblox lately. I don't know if you heard yesterday. There's a big story that happened where a kid was playing Roblox and then got abducted by a kidnapper. And we talked about what happens if you try to get kidnapped. And what is your plan?
What happens if you try to get
if someone tries to kidnap
I'll
you?
just say no, you're a stupid head.
All right, good. And what is your plan, Sienna, if someone tries to kidnap?
Because it's so easy. You can just say whatever you want to them or just run away on Roblox.
I would punch him in the penis.
Okay.
That actually is a great answer.
Yes.
And call Spencer.
Okay, goodbye. All right.
And call Spencer.
Who's Spencer?
I don't know.
Is that the real dad?
Probably. Thank you, girls.
Make it.
minutes away from getting you the tickets you actually want to go see Sublime Vans Warped Tour Long Beach and then get you on the standby boarding list, see them again. If you don't have any travel planned for this summer and you're feeling jealous because it feels like everywhere you look on Instagram, it's someone you know, a friend, a coworker, they're taking a trip, El Cheapo has got some news that could change your life forever, and she's talking about the cheapest way ever to plan a last-minute vacation, which I didn't even realize is a thing, but you'll want to listen very closely to this.
It's time to talk to the kingpin of cheap. Here she is, El Cheapo.
And speaking of cheap, you can get cheap tires at American Tire Depot, and I will be at an American Tire Depot location this Saturday from 11 to 2 at the new opening of the store in Northridge. So please join me for that, and there's plenty of free stuff there. But I bring to you today a new travel hack, a way to get pennies on the dollar for a new vacation that, yes, you didn't plan, but will save you money. And I'm talking about people like you, Klein, who try to plan a vacation, and then for whatever reason, at the last minute, it doesn't work out. And then you also have not purchased the travel insurance for that trip. So you just had one, right, where you planned a whole vacation to Mexico. Yep. You didn't buy the travel insurance. Nope. You had extenuating circumstances. You couldn't go on the trip, and you were completely screwed because you didn't buy the travel insurance and all of it was non-refundable. That's where I step in and buy your trip, your canceled trip, for a fraction of the price. And there are a lot of websites now that are popping up where people are buying strangers' canceled vacations in order to travel for cheap.
Think of all the honeymoons that have been planned, and then something happens before the wedding. And we've heard stories before where someone has to try to find someone that has the exact same name as their fiance because the airline tickets have been purchased, so they literally have to find someone with the same name. But forget about the air travel for a second. Just those hotel rooms. If you're locked in and you didn't cancel 60 days out or whatever, you're stuck. You're paying for them. You've probably already prepaid. So you either get nothing for it or you sell them to a stranger for, I don't know, $100 a night instead of the $400 a night you paid or whatever.
Exactly. So it's a way for you, the person who booked the trip, to get even just a little bit of money back. And then somebody like me who wants to take an opportunity but doesn't want to pay the entire price, we have a deal going. And I'm on one of the websites now, so there's a few different ones.
You're rooting for people to have family emergencies, kind of.
I am all about the deaths in the family.
Oh, great.
I want more death.
so you're like hoping for couples to break up.
Illnesses,
all that. Unexpected
I want bad weather. Yeah. I want all kinds of things. But one of the websites that I'm on right now is called SpareFare. And like I said, it connects the seller of the non-refundable booking with the traveler that's looking for the deal. So, for example, I could find a flight right now from London to Palermo, Italy for under $90 because this person...
You don't need that flight.
No, I'm not saying... I'm just... This is what I was on the website right now. So they just have a list of all these flights, right? And you can even bid and underbid. Like, okay, you're offering $98. I'll give you $75. And you can bid and decide who actually gets the trip.
Can you do this in America?
You only have to go to Palermo?
No, this is just an example of a flight route.
Because I don't need to go to Palermo right now.
Yes, I know you don't need to go to Palermo.
But
why are you confused about this? I'm just telling you there's different flight options here of people who are selling their flights.
I'm just wondering if you also
Sorry, it doesn't apply to you in the exact airport you're leaving.
Hold on, I'm looking up Palermo now. I think I do want to go. Now that I've seen it, it looks good. Now,
and you can pick your destination type. I want to go to a beach. I want to go on a city trip. I want to go skiing.
Do you find out why the trip was canceled by the people? Like, do you find out you're buying a trip from a family that kid got lice, so they can't go? Like, do you actually learn information about the person you're buying the rejected trip from?
Why do you need information?
I think it's interesting.
Like it says this is for one adult and one child, 2 tickets. It includes 2 carry-on bags. And this goes from London to Italy.
Where in Italy?
Palermo.
Okay. All right, I'm back in.
Actually, where my family is from.
Allie has
actually where my family is from.
This all goes back to Allie's origin story, Palermo, Italy.
Exactly. The destination of cheap. But say I'm going to pick city trip, and I can pick where I want to go and just see if there's any trips that are going that direction.
Any Disneyland action going? Like a family was planning on going to Disneyland, but the kid got bad grades in school, so the parents are like, we're not taking the trip.
Yeah, I don't see any packages on this website, but there might be packages on other websites, but you can pick hotels within certain cities. You can do holiday trips. You can do flights. And it looks like there's a whole voucher section. Let me see about this.
I had a friend that a wedding got called off, and he had already prepaid for this honeymoon, and he ended up just asking any of the friends if they wanted to go on the honeymoon. They just had to buy their own plane ticket. But he's like, the rooms were already been taken care of. A lot of the meals have been paid for. And I thought that was a sweet, operation. But then you're sitting on your honeymoon. I would imagine it's kind of depressing. Like, I would think most people would rather just sell that off, get a couple of bucks.
Oh, wow. Klein, look at this section. Okay, so this is the voucher section. This is where people asked you to give up your seat on the flight.
Yes.
And they gave you a voucher.
Oh.
You want to use the voucher.
Oh, people are reselling vouchers.
So you can sell your voucher.
Oh, here we go.
So now this person has an American Airlines voucher for $1,700.
What do they want for? What are they going to get for it?
You can bid for the current bid is for 15% less than that.
Still seems high.
Yeah, I know. But there's a bunch of days left on this, so they're going to, over the course of the month, get underbids and see where they land.
Is all that stuff transferable? I would imagine.
I mean, there must be a way. Yeah, I'm sure the website must facilitate that, because I'm sure if you need to change the travel details, like the people who are traveling, sometimes they're like, you need to change that before this date, otherwise you're screwed. You know what I mean?
So if you feel like taking a vacation this summer and have planned nothing, don't worry about it. Someone else planned something and they're really sick. And as a result, you can take
I win, baby.
You can take their trip. That's what it's all about. If you're looking to go to Palermo today's the day. We're about to take a trip together, actually, to a place called Love Island. Vanessa had her date with Coked Up David, and we're going to hear that audio next on KROQ. Island is the future. It's humans that have gone to an island full of bots, all AI generated, to try to find love. And Vanessa is hoping to have more success on Love Island than she's having here in the real world, because she is single. And even though she is the Grid Employee of the Month, that doesn't seem to help her in the dating world. Meanwhile, on Love Island, I mean, she met all these people that really wanted a chance to take her out and show her some things. And Allie, we don't have time to listen to all of the guys that she turned down, but if you remember, she had a lot of interesting propositions. There was this guy.
Hi, Vanessa. My name is Jack. I'm a chef who wants to cook up a lot more than just dinner. I have the recipe for love, and I want to scramble your eggs, if you catch my drift. I'm talking balls deep.
Oh.
Now, she didn't like that guy because she thought he sounded too old, and so then we found a
The
guy.
balls deep didn't bother her. It was the too old.
Too old. So then we found someone that then she said was too young.
Hi, Vanessa. Do you want to be my play date? My name is Mason, and I'm 11 and a half. I like field trips to the grocery store, playing with my toys, and going to big people places too. When I grow up, I want to be a fireman or a popsicle.
Now, she didn't like that guy because she thought he was too young. So it was like a typical situation. But then we found David. And David, of all of the people she met, was the guy that she wanted to actually go on the date with. And David was a big fan of Colombia. But particularly, I think he was into...
The imports from Colombia.
Yeah, he seemed like he was really into all of the things that Vanessa could potentially get him. And this was her first interaction with David.
Hey, Vanessa, this is David, and I just, really love that you're from Colombia. What is that like? Do you get access to things that are harder to get in America? I bet you're really good at getting those things. Anyway, my favorite movies are Scarface and Blow, and really anything by Quentin Tarantino. But I also like My Little Pony. They're little just like you. You're so small, you could fit right in a baggie in my pocket. What kind of food do you like? I forget to eat a lot because I'm working on my screenplay, which is about a guy who loves cocaine. Do you also love cocaine, or maybe have any cocaine? Just kidding, ha, 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 ha. But if you do, let me know you're pretty.
So she picked, after hearing all the single people, that's who she picked. And Vanessa, when you wanted to meet David, were you nervous at all before the date?
So I went in with a positive attitude and just did it.
She was concerned that he was not going to be attractive enough, and apparently Jake captured some audio of her off mic saying that I hope he's hot.
I had to make him cute, okay? Yeah. I have to be attracted to the thing.
So she, even though she knows it's AI,
Jake, that was an undercover.
Yeah, but she wanted to make sure that this guy's attractive, which is very vain of you, Vanessa. I thought personality mattered more than looks.
And you're already calling him a thing.
Into character.
Yeah, well,
he
here
looks
we
like
go.
a Three Musketeer.
Is there an actual image of what they've created for him?
Yeah.
What? I want to see it.
I got to see what this guy looks like. He's got a mustache and everything?
Like a Three Musketeer mustache.
Like one of those pencily ones that curls up?
And like a little beard. It looks kind of skinny like Colonel Sanders.
Probably full of coke. So we put in all the information that we have, and this was how the date went. So here we go. It's Vanessa's first date with bot David.
Want to Netflix and chill and watch Blow?
David, that is too soon. Don't you want to go to dinner first and get to know each other?
You right. I'm sorry. I just got a little carried away. I'm David, by the way. What's your name?
What do you mean, what's my name? It's Vanessa.
Nice to meet you, Vanessa. I hope you don't mind me asking, but are you single?
Yes, and I guess I'm ready to mingle and get to know people.
So, what do you say we grab some dinner? Maybe go see a movie. Then we could go back to my place and watch a movie?
I think I'll think about it based on dinner.
What kind of food do you like? Italian? Mexican? Chinese?
Peruvian.
Peruvian? I've never had it. Is it good?
So on Love AI land, you seem to be into cocaine a lot.
I don't even know who the bot is anymore, Allie. It sounds like Vanessa's outbotting him.
I know.
I think she glitched there.
I think David should walk away.
I think David could do better. I mean, listen, so she's you guys are having, I mean, this is a chat, which is interesting because you're human and this is bot, but the conversation is actually flowing nicely.
So on Love AI land, you seem to be into cocaine a lot. So are you into Blow? Because I'm not.
Well, I do have a bit of a problem with it, but I'm trying to quit. It's
good.
hard, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, man.
David.
So vulnerable for him to tell you. He's so the guy's hooked on the chotch, but he doesn't seem to care, and he's working on it.
And Vanessa, I'm sure having some honesty in a relationship is a nice change. I mean, a lot of these guys are just putting up a front, and then they're lying about who they are. They ghost you and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's nice to get some authenticity. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
She said the date takes a bad turn, though.
It's hard, though. I'm not going to lie.
Have you considered AI rehab?
Yeah. I've thought about it. But I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I just need someone to talk to. Someone who understands.
Well, it's not me, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, Vanessa.
Now who's got a problem?
But it's not a robot. It's a robot. Yes, this is actually a person that is fake. But it's not. They're not fake because they are supposed to be in real time adjusting to have a conversation with you. All we did was say, "This is David. He loves cocaine. He lives on Love Island, and he's looking to date."
And now you're being so mean to him. You're treating him really badly.
And he's
getting boring.
Whoa!
He was just talking about going to AI rehab. That's
see
fascinating.
If I could get something else. Like, come on, buddy, give me something. It's not me, bitch.
Whoa, what's with the attitude?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not wrong.
Oh, my gosh.
He Just kidding.
Oh, you got me good. So, what do you say we go out to dinner tonight?
Fine, but again, only if it's Peruvian food.
I'll find the best Peruvian restaurant in town, but you have to promise me one thing.
What is that, winky face?
You have to promise me you won't do anything crazy. I'm trying to be on my best behavior tonight.
Can't make any promises, but I'll try.
See, he's being flirty.
Loose cannon.
He's being flirty. The guy doesn't want to get into a bad situation where he gets all coked up, so he's trying to say, I want to behave, but he's also doing that kind of flirty thing. He's playing the game beautifully. Shout out to Coked Up David, the bot.
I think he's afraid.
Oh, that she's going to, what, she's...
I think he needs to go out to dinner with her, otherwise she's going to murder him.
Oh, is that why?
And she's afraid of him.
Winky face.
You're a handful, aren't you?
Well, I am small like My Little Pony.
You're definitely not like the other girls.
What
because he said he liked Little Pony. Remember?
He said what?
He said on his introduction video or whatever, he's like, yeah, I like Miss Little Pony. I can put you in my baggie. So that's why I was I was flirting, guys.
Yeah.
I was giving game.
But you're like kind of bipolar with it because you start by you little bitch.
I know,
and then
because it's fake. So I have to give him emotions to see what the guy's going to give me to deliver on
well,
the
you
show.
sound like a lot. I would be so terrified to go on a real date with Vanessa. It's a constant test.
I think we
a
should
gauntlet.
put Vanessa into anger management classes.
Seriously.
Well, I am small like My Little Pony.
You're definitely not like the other girls I've met.
Oh, really? How is that?
Well, most girls I meet are a bit more proper, but you're different.
Ooh.
You're more exciting.
Proper. Hilarious.
I'm serious. I've never met someone who could keep up with me like this. It's refreshing.
Rolling my eyes. I bet you say that to all the girls. AI girls.
Oh, I don't have time for that. You're the first person I've met who I've actually wanted to spend time with.
Wow. Whoa. I'm even getting the feels right now.
David is really taken by you, and it seems like he wants to change his life for you.
I know you're thinking this is all ridiculous because it's you talking to a bot, but I mean, just take a moment and pretend that this guy's real. Isn't he saying
calling you special?
Isn't he saying all the right things?
He's saying all the things that engineers put into AI code.
Oh, so she can't even. At least when Jake went on Vance, he lived in the moment.
You need to get past the bot stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing too much.
I'm not joking.
Do you do that on real dates, Vanessa? Do you go he a lot?
I have a feeling that Jacob added that he everywhere. I said it once, Jake.
Yeah, but you're
I
also
did not add that at all.
you're also describing emojis as you speak.
Yeah. Do you do that? Do you speak in real life in emoji?
I put emojis.
Yeah.
I'm being
But
completely
you
honest.
can't hear the emojis.
I don't
so
usually
have
like to
say
talk
it.
this much, but with you, it's different.
You know what? Yeah, I've never dated an AI man. Wicked face.
I'm not just any AI man. I'm the best one you'll ever meet.
There's plenty of fish in that AI sea.
Whoa.
But I'm the only one who's been fishing for you.
Whoa.
Oh my God,
This guy.
steamy.
I mean, this guy's great. I got to learn from this guy.
God.
He's got all the lines.
And especially for being so high on cocaine. He's doing great.
And he seems genuine about it, too.
He does.
It's not like a put on, yeah.
I really think this guy's legitimate. I'm wet right now.
Yeah, and so
I mean, I'm
I'll
telling you.
pass along the contact, guys.
No, well, hold
Vanessa,
on.
you have to get past the fact that this guy is AI. Everyone has their deal breakers, and some people just have tunnel vision with dating. That's how they end up single. You got to
No
broaden your
offense.
horizons.
No,
No offense to the people that like AI dating, but if I went that route, then you guys better put me in a house.
You know,
where
this
they
is
see
why
me
2.5 years of being single, I think, is because she has too many walls up. She's so guarded all the time.
You're like,
You got to be vulnerable.
Said I was looking for a boyfriend.
this is not a deal breaker. This guy's got all the things you're looking for.
What is that?
Oh, it's everything he's saying. It's great.
He's everything but a pulse.
Nothing that I'm looking for.
He's-
Is that the best line you got?
No, it's not. But I have a feeling it's the one that will win you over.
Can you recite me a poem?
Of course. I love you as the moon loves the sea. You're the reason I see the stars at night. Without you, my life would be as dark as the abyss. But you bring me light.
Boo, gross.
Oh my God,
Vanessa.
You are
fake person.
You're throwing this man's heart around.
I mean, this guy.
You're stepping on his feelings.
I don't know. Everyone on the text line says this guy's too good for you. It's crazy that they've completely shifted
Maybe
that way.
they're right.
All right,
But
first person who wants to date David, call in now.
seriously.
Oh, come on. That was a good one.
I heard better.
Well, I'm a bit rusty. I've never had to put that much effort into a poem before.
How about you show me your sense of humor? because that wasn't funny.
Humor is one of my best qualities. Let's see. What can I say that will make you laugh?
Tell me a joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow who?
Moo.
Boo. Boo!
What? I thought it was a good joke.
Nice try, my dude. Let's just go to dinner.
Okay.
Let's just go to dinner.
After all that.
Vanessa just wants Peruvian
She's
food.
fine. I just am hungry and cranky now.
I'll stop with the jokes. Let's go.
Bye.
Hey, wait a minute. You're just gonna leave?
Yeah, bye.
But we were going to get dinner.
Okay, we are here. What are you ordering?
I'm thinking about getting the chicken ceviche. It's one of their most popular dishes. What about you?
Chicken ceviche can't confirm that's one of their dishes.
Oh, you don't know what chicken ceviche is? It's like a chicken salad with a bunch of different spices and stuff. It's really good.
Ugh.
Okay, bye.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh my God.
You're just not my type. Sorry.
What? What did I do?
Yeah.
I thought we were getting along.
Bye.
Wait, don't leave. Please.
That's
Oh
how
my
it
God,
ends.
now he's super
I have to
clingy.
say bye. It was taking so long.
Now he's really thirsty.
That was a trip to Love Island, a real date. We got to take a break. I can't believe it. I'm heartbroken. I'm so
I want to date
cold.
David.
so cold.
I'll send you guys the contact. Don't worry.
Give him a second chance.
Yeah, maybe you have a rebound with him, Vanessa. We got to take a break. We'll be back with your news, a brand new hour of the show, and those tickets about 10 minutes away for you to go see Sublime.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
$5,000. That's the average amount of
On a Friday morning, if you've never joined us for Johnny Doesn't Know, it's a great opportunity to learn about the future of the world. And Johnny is, when he's not, sneaking stuff into movie theaters, new video up. By the way, Johnny, good job. He's doing well.
Oh, thank you.
Very impressive. He doesn't, he likes to go out a lot, but he doesn't like to drink a lot. And I think that's part of this new generation that just doesn't drink so much. Drinking was a huge part of my 20s.
But it's also an expensive part of our 20s.
It didn't used to be so expensive because it felt like there was cheaper ways to get drunk, even if that meant taking a tampon full of vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, I used to buy bottom shelf Taka vodka and then mix it with Carlo Rossi wine.
Yeah.
And that was really disgusting and made me throw up a lot, but it got me pretty wasted.
But the Borgs, I mean, this is the generation that invented the Borgs, and the Borgs was a great place to get drunk and walk around with your own jug of booze. But for some reason, Johnny claims he and his friends getting drunk is not a part of their every Saturday night. I mean, I couldn't think of any weekend in my 20s that didn't involve going out and getting
wasted.
Absolutely hammered, either
and
Saturday,
it was,
Sunday,
let
or both
me get
days.
as wasted as I possibly can.
Right, until you either throw up on yourself or you pass out in someone's bathtub.
Yeah, like it's weird. Like if any of us in my house were to go out and buy alcohol and put it in the fridge, we'd be like, "The hell you have a beer for? Like what's wrong with you? Like,
Really?
Why?
Now
I'm
the
dead ass.
That's not cool, man.
Now,
Why are you getting
the
beer?
question is, do you just hang out with a bunch of losers, or is that the new generation?
No, we're actually no. Like we literally none of my friends. Nobody goes out of the way to go drink or buy alcohol.
When
or
you
anything
see
like
Jake, who's always drinking his beer, he brings his beers in for the podcast days. And
Jake's got problems.
Right, okay.
Jake's got problems.
Yeah, but I also see, I remember it was like New Year's Eve or something. I saw a group of guys walking down the street. They had just left a liquor store and they were doing that traditional, like carrying a pack of beer. And it was Athletic Brewing Company, that non-alcoholic beer. I was like, whoa, they all went out. They were like, let's go get some beers.
They must have made a
like
mistake.
walking with non-alcoholic
Yeah, I
beer.
think that's like the fastest growing beer brand, I think, in the world right now
Yeah.
is the non-alcoholic beer. And I guess you could argue fastest growing because it's got to grow from nothing. But I remember if you were ever at a place and someone was sipping an O'Doul's, you're like, all right, well, I'm going to avoid that loser tonight. But people got problems. I get it. So Johnny got drunk this weekend. And how did you get drunk for the first time?
Well, we went to go see an outdoor movie at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and some girl brought natural wine for her birthday because, you know, these pretty girls just love drinking natty wine all the time.
No, that's definitely not natty. They don't call it natty wine. But
no,
yes.
it's called natty wine.
Right. That that orange organic wine?
It looked like Kool-Aid. I thought somebody brought some Kool-Aid or some like orange flavored Gatorade, and I was just like, wow, there's no water here.
So you drank it on an accident or you knew it was alcohol?
I knew it was alcohol, but I was thirsty and I didn't bring water, so I was like, let me just take a couple sips. And it actually turned out to be pretty smooth and pretty good.
And you drank a little more.
Well, yeah, apparently wine's not supposed to be smooth. It's supposed to be like fizzy or bubbly or whatever.
No, false.
Wow.
No, really?
No, that's not right. But then you drank and then you got drunk.
Well, I drank a lot of it,
Yeah.
and then the next morning I woke up and like I couldn't focus on anything. My head was like spinning, and I felt like I was gonna like topple over any moment. And I was just like, "Oh, I think I'm drunk."
So that's your first hangover.
Hangover.
Wow.
Hanger.
So John, no, also
Hanger.
wrong. So anyway, we'll find out
I
if
got a hanger.
Johnny knows anything about booze, specifically about being drunk or drunk things, and all you got to do is predict will he or will he not. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know Drunk.
Johnny doesn't know. And I was like, okay. Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was like in Nevada for like a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It like goes wiggles.
All right, everyone on the phone now at 800-520-1067. We'll have an opportunity up for grabs. We got some tickets for you. 2-day passes, Belly Laughs, Comedy, Food Festival. I'm sure there'll be tons of drinking there, including some of that natty wine that Johnny talks about. LA Live happening July 12th and 13th, featuring so many great comedians. Which one are you most excited about, Vanessa? Which comedian?
1 second, answering phones. I'm more excited to see. I'm just going to go with Margaret Show.
Because it's the easiest
Right.
to say.
Exactly.
Let's say hi to Mario in Riverside. Mario, welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know Drunk. You ready to go?
What's up? We're not bangers.
All right,
Yeah,
representing-
Johnny doesn't know about a hang around. We're good. Let's do it.
All right, first question for Johnny Doesn't Know. Johnny,
He knows nothing about a hang around.
you think Johnny will know what DUI stands for? Will Johnny know what DUI stands for? Yes or no, Mario?
Oh, you know what? Johnny usually doesn't know, but I'm going to say yes on this one. I got a little bit of confidence. Yeah.
All right, he was ready to lock in on no, but he thinks you will know this, Johnny. Now that you're a drinker, you may have to worry about this. What does DUI stand for? Johnny, he says you will know.
Driving under the influence.
Oh, Johnny got it. Quickly, too. Hold on 1 second, Mario. I'm surprised. They get harder. Let's say hi to Robert, Ontario. Mario guessed correctly, and we say hi to Robert now. It's Johnny Doesn't Know. Johnny, if someone had another
Nice.
net banger, represent. Thank you for checking out the show and checking us out on YouTube as well. There's a whole different chat happening there. Johnny, if someone drinks 4 or more drinks at one social event, they're known as this type of drinker. Will Johnny know this, yes or no? Robert.
No.
Johnny, if someone drinks 4 or more drinks at any one event, they are known as this type of drinker.
Well, TSA is loosening up this year, and they're making more changes to their security policy. And we could talk about the politics of this all day. I'm sure people have feelings about the safety levels when it comes to air travel in general, at on airplanes and at airports. But at the end of the day, it's annoying to take our shoes off, and it's annoying to put things in tiny bottles. And if we have to risk our safety to stop doing that, so be it. The TSA has already removed the shoes off policy, I should say. So that's going to be slowly rolling out through all of the airports in the United States. And now they say they will be relaxing their liquid limits on a lot of their, at a lot of airports. So that 3-ounce limit, you're going to see that going away at some places. I don't know if there's like a new limit or if you're just going to be able to go right to the giant bottles. It's going to feel like a weird transition, but it kind of does force overpackers to modify just slightly, which is one of the few bonuses of that program.
Also, if you think about airports, they have probably generated billions of dollars in people that have been forced to buy water at the airport. Or, you know, they used to just bring your own bottle of some sort. And then people started bringing the reusables, and you could fill it, but still, it's all of the forced purchases you had to make because of stuff you couldn't bring through TSA.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now that may change, and these airports could lose out on a lot. But I agree.
You think they're all just taking all of that, though? Like, if
yeah,
like
probably.
Because I've had things where I've just bought a hair product, and I forgot that it was in my bag, and then they're like, I need to take this, or you need to go back through security and check your bag. And I'm like, God, what a game time decision that you have to make. Should I risk almost being late for my flight to save $34?
Right.
Like, how big of an item will make you go back?
They
Yeah, right?
asked me
Like, I
one
would
time-
say 100 or more, I would go back.
They asked me one time if I wanted to mail something to myself. They're like, you can go, there's a...
You're like, I don't check my mail.
You mail something, just get out of here. I mean, the amount of stuff that they've taken, I'm sure people have lost some things of real
value.
Nice sentimental, like a Swiss Army knife you forgot you had in your carry-on bag. They're like, sorry, I can't fly with that. Like, oh, well, there goes my great-grandfather's knife right in the
and I wonder
right in
if
the
they
giant
feel a
trash
sense
can.
of power, like holding the item up going, what are you going to do?
Yep.
What are you going to do with this item? But for people like my wife, who, if we're going for 24 to 48 hours to a place and she needs to bring lotion, she will bring a giant lotion. Like she will bring the biggest stuff, like a pill.
Shouldn't believe in travel
She'll bring the
size.
entire bottle.
Right.
It's not like, let me just take some pills and put it in a baggie.
Right.
Needs to bring full size everything.
Yep. I
So
get it.
this was the one thing that kind of locked her in, and now that's going to go away.
Well, that's good.
All right, Alexa has caught people cheating. It's caught people in many crimes, but so has Chris Martin. And when he was doing his concert in Boston, it appears that he caught a couple cheating. He did kind of like a kiss cam thing during his show, which I feel like is kind of
During a
outdated.
Coldplay show?
Yeah,
The kiss cam?
It wasn't branded as a kiss cam, but it was kind of like, he's all about love, and I think it was like a love camera. Like, let's just spotlight some people who are in loving relationships or seem like they love who they're with and things like that. And so he eventually zeroes in on this couple, and they immediately cover their faces, duck down, and try and get out of sight.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
It turns out they were having an affair, I guess. Huh?
I think they were.
Worst way to
because-
get caught by Chris Martin on a jumbo kiss cam.
And I think they were kind of in the back, too. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like they were in an area where there would be a lot of people seeing them, where there would be cameras kind of passing by them a lot. The camera found them and picked them out, and they immediately looked alarmed, and the woman turned her face, covered her face, and the guy just did that thing where he just drops. Like, he
Out of
just
frame.
dropped
Yeah.
and ducked immediately.
Although that's a ballsy move if you are having an affair to go to a place as public as a giant concert. I mean, that's not...
what a great thing to take your mistress to.
I guess.
I'm going to take you to Coldplay, baby.
Wife's all home upset that she's not at Coldplay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and then some other band news. Not good news with Jane's Addiction. They are suing Perry Farrell. So this is Dave Navarro, Eric Avery, and Stephen Perkins. They're all suing Perry Farrell, and this is following the onstage assault that occurred last year. And if you're keeping track at home, there have been a few assaults and fights that have happened between Peril Ferry and many of the other band members on Jane's Addiction. Peril Ferry?
She got it right. Don't correct her. She's nailing it.
Perry Farrell? I'm doing great.
We're going to sue Allie now.
And during the show, he threw a punch at Navarro, which led to him being dragged off stage, and then it resulted in them basically saying, like, we're done as a band. Now, they're suing him for $10 million, claiming that the incident has not only cost them their tour, but their new album as well.
Oh,
so
man.
now they want money.
Who are they suing?
Peril Ferry.
That's right.
Perry Farrell.
Ferry Peril.
Ferry Peril.
If you would like to go see Sublime, we'd love you to call right now. Be caller 20, 800-520-1067. Let's go ahead and give you those tickets and then qualify you to hop on the standby boarding list so you can see Sublime again in Vegas. They were just in this studio 24 hours ago, and you'll be seeing them live hopefully very soon in Long Beach. We pick up caller 20 after Somber on KROQ.
Famous KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley's show, but enough about us. Let's send you to see this band right here. They would love you to go join them at their show. And all you got to do is be the right caller at 800-520-1067. Imagine the conversations you could have with the guys in Sublime. They would probably sound like this.
Word.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. You said it. What we're all thinking. Yesterday in the KROQ studio, you can see some clips up on KROQ socials as well as
I have a clip from yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
It's you actually talking about the shows.
They're going to get tickets to see you at least in Long Beach, hometown show, but also they could end up seeing you in Vegas, the upcoming show you're doing with Pennywise. That is where you take over the whole Vegas thing that's happening. I don't even have the information here. Well, I thought I would have had the information.
Eventually, the information will come to me if I just keep rambling.
Usually, when I stall...
Vegas thing. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have it.
When I stall enough, Vanessa realizes the information I need is not on the sheet, and she tells me in my ear. But
it's in your rundown.
It was in the rundown.
Paper that had 2 pages.
It was not.
It was in the paper.
Should have been the first thing there. Sublime.
Should
2
have been the
shows.
thing that requires the least amount of work on my part.
I can't find. In fact, if you hear that again, Omar, I mean, listen. I don't want to say I'm a professional broadcaster, but what I'm doing here is I am painting a picture. A picture.
Is that what it is?
Picture of an idiot. Is what I'm painting.
Let's hear that one more time.
We don't need to hear it again.
Okay, here we go.
They're going to get tickets to see you at least in Long Beach, hometown show, but also they could end up seeing you in Vegas, the upcoming show you're doing with Pennywise. That is where you take over the whole Vegas thing that's happening. I don't even have the information here.
That's when you were going to say you take over all of Vegas, and then you were like, I don't know if that's right. Pennywise,
I don't know what they're doing. Well, anyway, apparently they're going to be in Vegas, too. You could be there for that show.
Where are you going to be at?
If you're wondering, it's Fear and Loathing in Sublime in Las Vegas at Park MGM.
Yeah, that's
it's right here on the sheet.
Well, whatever. I couldn't find it. Hey, let's go to Anaheim and say hi to Andrea. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
You've put up with us for some strange reason. We don't know why, but regardless, you're caller 20, and you're going to go see Sublime, all right?
Oh, my God. Thank you very much.
I don't know if you heard the details, but they're going to be playing the Vans Warped Tour.
Take it over Vegas!
Here in Long Beach, and then they're going to be doing something in Vegas, but who knows?
You know all the Vegas.
All the Vegas stuff. You'll have to find. If you win that trip, you'll have to look that up yourself. Hold on, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That's Andrea. She's just here for the business, not here for the chit-chat. Lots to get to this hour on the show. Perhaps it will be the greatest hour of your life. We got more of those tickets coming up, I'm sure, and we get you into a cabana as well with some food and beverage. Klein Alley Show is just getting underway. Thanks for spending some time with us on this Thursday on KROQ. K-Rock, Klein Alley Show. I would imagine Gen Xers, millennials fighting over that song right there. But the question is, do you have what it takes to win generation wars for your generation? Phone's open now at 800-520-1067. Once again, have 10 questions from every different generation to prove once and for all which generation reigns supreme this week. Gen X, Gen Z, Millennial, Zennial, Boomer. Feel free to try to get through on your rotary phone. Regardless, last time we did this, for the first time ever, we had a millennial champion. Never thought it would see the day.
No, because the millennials have performed terribly.
Terribly.
In past Gen Wars.
Gen Xers are super proud to be Gen Xers. They believe they are the coolest generation. Research recently stated that is true because they have the best of both worlds. Meanwhile, you've got Gen Z that thinks everyone else is a bunch of old, out-of-touch losers. So the question is, which generation are you? Call now, represent your generation, and let's figure out if we can give away a prize and, more importantly, bragging rights. Generation Wars happening next on K-Rock.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to K-Rock at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way. Frustration, domination. I know that we have always been down. Move along, move along.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for K-Rock Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jake Knoll of Sublime. Keep listening to K-Rock. Keep listening for your chance to win.
K-Rock. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Got charisma. He's good with the ladies. He gets hit on quite a bit. And even people that work here in the building will violate any sort of HR code just to hit on Johnny for a chance to potentially get in the pants of that postmaster.
Oh,
Johnny.
and all the horny sales ladies love to dress him up.
They love
for the holidays. Did you see that Elf on a Shelf video that they did?
No.
Oh, man. It is a doozy. It's Johnny in a little elf costume.
It does seem like every time we need to do anything, one of the horny salespeople is like, let's get Johnny in a Speedo.
Come on, put on these...
They always have an idea of getting...
always him in
Put these pasties on.
Yeah. It's really wild. They're like, here's an idea. We're like, what does that have to do with selling solar panels? They're like, don't worry about it. Get him in a Speedo. We're like, what? Okay.
But maybe they'll be asking me now.
Allie claims that she's stolen the title of Rizmaster and that, once again, the last 2 times you have claimed that you have been hit on. Both times we've found many holes in your story. The first time you claimed at Trader Joe's they were hitting on you.
They were hitting on me, and then there was another sandwich place where it was happening too with this woman, and she kept looking at me.
And Trader Joe's...
These are all places where you're getting served. It's customer service, Allie.
Oh, come on. Customer service is dead, and you know it.
Yeah, and let me say something about Trader Joe's was so offended that you went on the radio and claimed that you were getting hit on by them, that they felt the need to put up a giant billboard.
They did not put that up for me.
It literally said...
service so good, you'll think we're flirting with you.
You'll think we're flirting with you. But they wanted to make
but you're not.
very clear that they were not flirting with you.
All right, well...
And then there was a time you claimed you were driving down the street and a Los Angeles Laker was hitting on you because a guy in a purple car gestured at you as he drove by.
With really expensive chains on.
Right. Got it. So
he was doing that nod thing where he was like trying to come up next to me on the right, then on the left, and he was like trying to make sure he couldn't lose me because he didn't want me to get away. I was the one.
And then there was the time Allie claimed that when she went to Colorado and went to a Walmart there, she felt that she was an 8 because compared to the other people
I said 10, you guys downgraded it.
Right. She claimed that she was a Colorado Walmart 8 or 10 because... compared to the people that would shop
because
at a Walmart
we don't know.
on Christmas Day, Allie was better than a lot of the others.
But this time...
oh, here we go.
I was in a place where I believe hot people thrive. A coastal town called Monterey. One of the first developed cities in the state of California. Obviously a historic place, a place tourists like to go. People like to have less clothing on there because it's a beach town. And I was hot and getting hit on all night at several bars, just one.
You were at this is on the coast, Monterey. Isn't there all the sea life there? Are you comparing yourself to sea lions?
No.
Okay, because if you are, I would agree you're a 6. compared to sea lions.
No, I'm not.
Wow, you're being generous.
Guys, God damn it. It was not at the animals. I was not at the aquarium. I was at a bar on New Year's Eve.
Allie goes, I'm an aquarium 6 compared to some of the fish
compared
there.
to that dying eel. I was in a new outfit that I had put together by myself.
Right. You're an adult, so there's nothing to brag about.
I was wearing some really hot shoes,
and
I was wearing
a 6-year-old
black blazer, which kind of backfired because a lot of people thought I worked there, but still, I looked really hot.
Is our table ready yet? Excuse me, this is not a working black blazer. This is a fun black blazer.
Somebody did hand me their ID.
Oh, really?
At one point.
Jesus
they
Christ.
thought I was the bouncer, but I did.
That's the most offensive. That is the most offensive thing to think you are, Allie, because you probably had some blazer on with big shoulder pads, and big broad shoulders.
I naturally have shoulder pads.
Tough.
I thought you were
my flag football team.
Here, just keep it.
I probably thought Allie was a member of Hell's Angels. I don't want any problems.
Don't make me take this off.
Hey. They probably called you Tiny, like one of those big people that has a little name.
No, there was a guy. First of all, a guy was like, "Wow, you look good. You must have just come from a work convention." And I was like, "Well, thank you so much. That's really nice of you to say. I'm actually just out in this outfit for the night." And he was like,
Hold
"Wow,
on. A guy used the pickup line, "You look good. You must have just come from a work convention."
Yeah, because I looked so hot. Like I was like work hot.
What are you talking about?
Because I had the blazer on.
Work hot is not hot.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
It's like power lesbian status, you know, when it's like, ooh, she's probably like a lawyer. He did ask me if I'm a lawyer, and I said no. But he was trying to make conversation with me, okay? It was just a line he was using. And then
how wasted was this guy?
He was really wasted, and then later on, I got hit on by more guys that had even worse lines. One guy walked up to me and he said, "Other than sports, what's your favorite song?"
Oh, man.
That was his pickup line.
Wait, Allie, this was New Year's Eve? This was New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is when
because
people...
as it got closer to midnight, more and more guys were stopping by the table just to check in. Right. Hey, do you want to make out? Hey, are you from here? But everyone was like, you must not be from here because you just look so out of place because you're so beautiful. That's what I was getting.
It was getting closer to midnight, so guys were going like, nothing else is working out. Let's just try to hit on that bouncer with the blazer.
Some guys say you want to make out.
Yeah, a guy did say, do you want a New Year's Eve kiss? Right after.
At this point, is your wife already making out with somebody else?
No, she was right next to me.
Definitely.
What?
Yeah.
So, yes, she was.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, you're clearly not together because your wife is so much above your grade, right?
She was wearing a different blazer, guys.
Oh, no.
Keep up.
Look like a lesbian magician team that's waiting to start performing.
Wow, yeah.
We had said we were married, and then he said, okay, so do you guys still want to make out at New Year's? And I was like, no. But it was like sad to see them drunk and happy, but still rejected.
Wow.
And then going like, okay, I guess I'll go find somebody else then. You know, and then at the end of the night, I started getting hit on by a 65-year-old woman who said if she would ever go gay, she would go gay with me in a heartbeat. So the thing is, I am hot now.
No, you're not.
Guys.
Your sample is a terrible sample.
A 65-year-old lady said that she wouldn't make out with you if she was lesbian. Possibly
she gave you
I would make out with you.
Hypothetical with about 6 different twists and turns in it. That's not even something to be proud of. Like, I understand that you're...
Her husband, her second husband, who she's married to now, who has a pretty bad case of COPD, said that if she ever died and she wanted to go gay, she would go gay with me.
How sad is this setup to Allie's brag? She's trying to brag. This is her bragging right now.
Can we go back to the aquarium? That seemed hotter.
Yeah, you comparing yourself to manatees was at least a more believable story. This is just preposterous.
I'm telling you, you had to be there. I was getting hit on all night long by multiple people, both men and women.
Wait, were you drunk too?
Yeah, of course I was drunk.
Okay, so is it possible?
I just had a very large fish dinner, so it took me a while to catch up.
God.
But I
Fish dinner?
Yeah.
You know what that means. One of our own.
Manatee for me.
Imagine the guys that got rejected. It's getting close to midnight. They've already gone through all the better options. They end up with Allie in the blazer, smelling like fish. And they say, hey, maybe want a midnight kiss? And Allie goes, no. That guy's got to just go right in the parking lot. That's got to be it, right? That's got to be game over at that point.
No, I was the person that they were gravitating towards because they were all locals
gravitational pull?
that didn't want other locals. They wanted the exotic woman. I'm exotic. Stop laughing.
I'm going to read some of these texts so that maybe you can go ahead and get some context here. Allie's hallucinations about people hitting on her are probably just compensating for the fact that her wife is cheating on her.
No, she's not cheating.
Allie is a drunk goggles 4. That is the new lowest one. Okay. She's a Long John Silver 6.
Now that's a fish dinner.
Did Allie get her blazer at the Men's Warehouse? Because they have a guarantee she can get her money back. That's an interesting question as well.
No. I'm keeping the vest. I'm keeping the blazer. I'm keeping all of it.
Put on that outfit tomorrow, because we got cameras now. Wear it in here. And let me see.
I'll show you a picture of it right now.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. Hold this up so everyone watching on the YouTube can enjoy as well.
Okay.
This is Allie's New Year's Eve fit, and she said it was great. And sometimes, listen, I had a shirt for a while. I was convinced when I wore this shirt.
It's not a very good.
Oh my God, Allie!
Does she look like she's in Miami Vice or something?
No, she looks like a disgruntled real estate agent. Is what she looks like that just lost a house.
All right, well, this is the bad lighting.
It's not. This picture.
That's the best lighting I've ever seen of you.
Hold on. You got to post this picture on Instagram. This may be funnier.
This is when I was drunk calling listeners.
This may be a better bad picture than her running in the race.
No, it's not.
And the fact that you think that this was your good look is crazy. This is insane to me.
Okay, but this one's me looking a little more snazzy.
You are delusional. It's a whole new level.
I look hot. I look like, wow, that girl's from Southern California, and she's busy.
I take back what I said about you being an Aquarium 6. Generation can reign supreme when you don't control when you were born, but everyone usually assumes the generation that they were born and grew up in is the best generation because it's theirs, and all the other ones suck for whatever reason. Every once in a while, you have some like young Gen Zer that's like, oh man, I should have been a Gen Xer. That really speaks to me. But everything kind of comes around again, so you just got to wait 20 years, and it will be back in style, back in fashion, and then all the stuff that was cool and then uncool becomes nostalgic cool all over again.
Yeah, and Gen Alphas right now, that's 2013 to 2025. Then there's Gen Z, which was born between 1997 and 2012. That would be Johnny on the show. Then you have millennials that were born 1981 and 1996, so that's me and Vanessa. Then you've got Gen X, 1965 to 1980. I believe, Klein, you were a baby New Year?
Well, no, I'm technically a Zennial because I was after Gen X. But
you're like that 1 year in between that they created a new generation for and then gave up.
I'm like a weird bubble year. Yeah, it's weird.
There is no bubble year.
Yeah,
every time you say that, actually, people text in and they go, that's not a thing.
It is a thing.
It is not a thing.
Well, it is, Jake. I'm not in your generation, bro. Sorry. I hate to break it to you.
And boomers were born 1946 to 1964.
That's Jake. Jake's a boomer. All right. So let's get into it now. We've got representation from all generations waiting on the phone. These questions are all over the place. They jump generations quickly. You must answer by yelling out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you, and then you can answer. Representing millennials born in the year 1983. She is a, let's see here. She is a U.S. history teacher.
Oh, damn.
And her name is Katie right now. Good morning, Katie the millennial. How goes it?
Hey, hi, good morning, guys. I'm ready to represent.
All right. Millennials have not had a good track record in this game, but technically you would be going for the repeat because last time we did this, a millennial did come through with the win in the end. Representing the generation that ranges from the mid-60s to the late 70s. Some argue 1980 is Gen X, and this would be Tom, who's on the phone right now. Tom is covered in tattoos. And, Tom, are these tattoos you drew yourself, or are they just random things that meant a lot to you during your life?
A little bit of both. All
right, but you're a proud Gen Xer.
Proud Gen Xer. Gen X in the house. We're going to win this thing.
And you feel that Gen X is the best generation, obviously, because that's what Gen Xers always say.
He said Gen X in the house. I think that answers your question.
All right, good point. Now we say hi to Darren. Darren likes to jump off airplanes. He's an adrenaline junkie, but unfortunately also his bones are slowly dissolving. He is a boomer.
Oh, cool.
And he is born in 1965 from the 818. This is Darren representing boomers. Good morning, Darren.
Good morning. Bones aren't dissolving. They're still solid.
If the first question is how much did a can of Coke used to cost, what would you say?
25 cents.
Wow, that's a great way to gauge what generation someone is in when they start telling you when they kind of go to the whole. If
The
you
price comparison thing.
just on like what a can of Coke used to cost, I always get a sense. Like for me, a can of Coke used to be 75 cents.
But I feel like
remember
boomers like to compare gas prices and products,
Yes.
and millennials like to compare rent.
Yeah, it's a
Like
good point.
I remember 10 years ago, I only paid $1,000 a month for this studio.
Representing Gen Z, born in 2004, this is Caleb. Good morning, Caleb.
Hey, Sweet Divots.
Sweet Divots, what did a can of Coke used to cost for you?
What was that?
Exactly. Well said. All right, moving on. Here we go. Time for the questions now, Allie.
I only drink Olipop.
If you have the answer, just yell out your generation. We've got them all on the phone at the same time. It's Gen X, Gen Z, Millennial, and Boomer. Here we go. Question number 1. What is Zima?
Gen X.
Oh, go Gen X.
Gen X, you're first. Go ahead.
Gen X was a clear malt liquor that came in a clear glass bottle with a black and blue logo.
Wow.
Zima.
All right, he is correct. Give the point. Give the point to.
Was it considered malt liquor?
I think it actually was a malt liquor, which is clear. We go to question
strange.
number 2. Name one of the D'Amelio sisters.
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
Charlie D'Amelio.
We will accept that as a correct answer. Charlie and or Dixie would have accepted too.
Who are they?
See, Allie, they're like the most popular TikTokers ever.
Oh.
The D'Amelio sisters, and I think they had a show. I think they do have a show on Hulu, maybe or something.
Yeah, they do.
Moving on. Question number 3. Tied up right now between Gen X and Gen Z.
It's not too much to keep track
It's
of.
a lot to keep track of. Guys, what was the mascot of Fruit Stripe Gum?
Gen X.
Okay, Gen X Tom.
Millennial.
It was a zebra.
That is the correct answer.
Yep.
That is the correct answer. Gen X gets another point. I know a lot of people knew that one. We move on. The next question is Generation Wars. Here we go. What is yeet?
Gen X.
Go ahead, Gen X.
It's like when you get crunk, like you're messed up, like yeet, 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 yeet.
I don't know if we can accept.
Terribly wrong.
I don't think we accept that. I think especially as soon as I've said crunk, I think we had to eliminate the answer.
Anyone want to steal this one?
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
Yeet?
Gen Z, yeah, what is yeet?
When you yeet something, when you throw it.
That is correct. I will accept that as the right answer. Well done. Gen
I thought
Z.
he was just going to stay at when you eat something.
I'm hungry. I want to eat it.
That's what it is.
All right, so it's tied up 2-2, Gen X and Gen Z.
Millennial and Boomer. Haven't heard much from you. Boomer, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, here we go.
Damn right I am.
Where I should be. All right, we go into this
I
next
knew the
question.
answers. You just said them before.
I know you got a lot. It's part of it is getting in. That's what everyone says on Jeopardy. Everyone who goes on Jeopardy that sucks is like, I couldn't hit the buzzer in
It's
time.
just one person that has good thumb action.
Here we go. Next question. What would you find behind the red curtain at Tower Records?
Millennial.
Oh, Katie.
Gen X, go ahead. You answered first.
What? Wasn't there a listening station?
That
No,
is incorrect.
absolutely not.
Incorrect. Katie, you have a chance to steal this one.
Isn't that where the adult section was?
Yes, it was.
That's
well done.
right.
Yes, Katie.
On the board, Katie, representing millennials. Yes, behind that red curtain. I believe there was a giant X on the red curtain as well.
Yeah, because that was my first job ever was at Tower Records, and the guy that I worked with insisted that he was the one who restocked that room every time I got there.
That was the little pervert room there.
It was. He reorganized the perv room.
Caleb doesn't even know what we're talking about, but there used to be a place called Tower Records.
I wasn't even born.
I know, and inside the Tower Records, there was like a little voting booth in the middle of the store with a red curtain, and inside of that curtain is where all the porn was.
All the big boobs.
You just see a lot of feet shuffling around.
Now on online.
All right, yeah, look it up. Look it up. Here we go. That doesn't exist anymore. They're dead. Here we go. Next question. Allie, current score, it's still knotted up, huh?
Well, yeah, Gen X has 2, Gen Z has 2, and Katie the Millennial has 1. Still anyone's game.
Here is your next question, guys. Which beverage released a flavor called Pacific Cooler?
Gen Z.
Go ahead, Gen Z.
Boomer. Cactus Cooler.
Cactus Cooler is not correct.
Who was next? I couldn't tell.
I think it was
I don't know. Boomer. Okay, I couldn't tell if Boomer was
go
just
ahead.
confused. Okay.
What was the question?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Can't
my
log in
God.
on that. That's a real Boomer thing. Got that dementia kicking in.
I thought
Millennial, you have a chance to steal this one.
Gen X.
Nope, doesn't have an answer. Gen X, go ahead.
Millennial.
Capri Sun.
That is correct, Capri
Oh.
Sun. All right, Capri Sun is right. We move on now,
All
Allie.
right, Gen X is in the lead again.
All right.
3
I
points.
think Boomer's going to do well with this question. Duncan was the company responsible for making this toy.
Boomer.
Yes, Boomer.
Donuts.
No.
Oh,
God damn it.
Gen X.
No. Donuts. This
God.
toy, you
Just
idiot.
Go rest.
Gen X, go ahead.
Yo-yo.
That is correct.
Wow.
The yo-yo. Duncan yo-yo. All right, Allie, we only have a few questions left.
Yeah, and
This
Gen X
generation-
has 4, Gen Z has 2 points,
How many
and
are left? How many
Katie
questions
has
we got
1.
There's only 3 questions left, guys, so anyone could still
All right.
potentially win this. Here we go. Which company made the Discman?
Gen X.
Gen X, go ahead.
Sony.
Sony, he said, and he is running away with this one, Allie, with 2 questions left. Here we go. I can't believe we're down to these final 2. Next question. This is the first.
Next question.
This is the first boxer. This is the first boxer that you would fight if playing Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Millennial.
Yes, millennial.
Evander Holyfield.
False. No, wrong. She's very proud of herself. Anyone else want to take a shot at this?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Glass Joe.
That is his name, Glass
Wow.
Joe. Wow, Gen X. And final question. NPC is a diss for a random person who isn't bad but also not really
Gen
that
X.
good. Yes?
Gen X.
Yes, Gen X.
Non-playable character.
All right, that is, well, he's right. He got it right. Well, Allie, once
Wow.
again, these Gen Xers are real know-it-alls.
I think that's also a high score.
It is a new high score. Tom, covered in tattoos.
What even was that question?
Well, what does NPC stand for was the question.
I agree, Katie. I think that was a crazy question.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, listen, everyone tried. Boomer, you got a score of 0, I believe. That's sad, but thank you anyway for joining us.
Did I get anything for that?
No, you get nothing. Tom, you, my man, have proven that Gen X is the greatest generation. Bragging rights for anyone who was born between 65 and 1980, I guess. So congratulations. And what song would you like to hear that is best representative of your generation right now on KROQ? Go ahead, Tom.
Oh, how about some Offspring? Anything by Offspring.
Okay, this is what I had signed up. It's Cranberries. This is what I was going to play anyway.
But I'm sure you like this song as well.
I'm sure you'll be okay with
I
this.
love the Cranberries.
Beautiful. Hold on one second. You're a big winner. Bragging rights for all Gen Xers today. Hold your head a little bit higher. And give that man...
Give the boomer from some Farmville points.
yeah.
Bucks.
Yeah, give the boomer a password so he can log into one of these websites he's heard so much about. All right, we got to give you the Cranberries now, and then we're back with more show next on KROQ. the show, believe it or not. That's at least the goal. Usually it's at our own expense, but every once in a while we do have sad stuff to talk about. I had to deal with the personal loss of a friend a few weeks ago, went to a funeral, very, very sad. And Allie today is experiencing what I think is something even sadder.
I know, and
maybe
it's not
the saddest thing you can experience, to be honest.
Wow, you think so?
I think if I'm the party involved, I don't think there's a worse day in your life than today.
Well, it depends. And it's not one loss, it's 4 losses, technically. Today
don't try to one-up me.
Today is the last day that my kittens will ever have balls. They are losing their balls today. I will take them in the crate, put them in the car, and drive them over to Rhonda's house.
Rhonda's doing it at her own house?
She has a lady that comes and does it on Thursday nights.
Stop it.
Yes.
At the house of the cat hoarder?
Yeah, vaccines are Sundays, and I was going to say castration are Thursday night. And then I'm going to pick them up after the show tomorrow.
They're going to spend the night there?
Mm-hmm.
After getting the balls?
They're going to spend the night afraid and ballless.
Omar, you did this, right, to yourself?
My balls? No. I got a vasectomy, dude.
Oh,
it's
right.
different.
Oh,
That's when
different.
they leave the balls?
Oh, I thought that was the same
I still
thing.
have the balls.
They just take the sack out.
Oh, you took the sack out.
No.
Did you do this at Rhonda's house, Omar, or did you do this at a proper
I
medical?
did do it at Rhonda's house.
Thursday nights.
She's good.
Special.
She's good.
Yeah, we don't have great insurance
Very
here
gentle.
at KROQ.
But I kind of feel bad. And I know, especially with cats, you got to spay and neuter the cats because they just F everywhere. I mean, it's the reason why Rhonda has 40-plus cats at her house at any given time because every cat gets pregnant.
But then this person she has coming doesn't do their job right. If she's got 40 cats there and she's got a person coming every Thursday that's stopping them from breeding, then clearly...
those are the new ones. Those are the ones that were born and then adopted. Then she gets another cat from another street that's pregnant too, or somebody else going, hey, I found a litter of kittens in my garage. I don't know what to do. That's where Rhonda steps in.
Are cats incestuous like you are? Like, do they, like if they're
me.
all... Yeah, like you slept with your cousin, and I'm saying...
It was a second step cousin.
Okay, but I'm saying, do cats, like if cats live together in a litter, will that litter eventually start banging?
I don't think so.
I
don't think they would bang their own litter.
Sounds like a question you're going to have to ask Rhonda.
I'll ask her tonight
and
when I
record
drop.
it. Please do.
Interview her, please.
I will ask her.
Yeah, it's going to be chaos at that house. I mean, we heard what goes on.
Oh my God,
there.
it's always chaos. The last time I saw her, as soon as I got out of the car, she went up to my car and said, I should be committed. And I was like, why? And she was like, I had 20 more cats. She added 20 more cats since the last time I saw her.
Because she can't say no. She's addicted.
Because she's got too big of a heart. And then she gets empathy exhaustion where she's just so sweet to everybody and everybody knows they can take their cats to Rhonda, but she's just running out of space. So I know I have to contribute by getting my cats neutered, but I'm also like, they're indoor cats. They're never going to be outdoor cats. And I love them. They're great cats. I think I picked some good ones. And I'm wondering if their behavior is going to change after their balls get chopped off.
Yeah, probably.
What do you think's going to happen? Are they going to be all lazy and lame?
I would imagine it's going to be a lot more laying around because what's the point of living? I mean, at that point...
You think that they think that at that young of an age?
Look,
they're 2 months old.
When are they doing the... Are they trying to hump right now each other or no?
They're 2 boys.
No, I know, it's your house, though, so that's all they know.
I guess I'm supposed to make out with you. Everyone else
They think that's normal. Gays,
they don't know yet, but I'll teach them.
Right, but I mean, they're not... but you have a girl cat, though. You have an old lady cat there.
Yeah, they're not trying to F the old lady cat.
Why? They're ageist?
No, they just don't. I think they're too young to think that way. They're babies.
So why are you even doing anything with the nuts now? Let them hang.
But Rhonda says it has to be done. It must be done. This is part of the process. It's this month it's vaccines, and then the next month it's the neutering, and you got to do it.
You got to pay Rhonda for this?
It's all included. So the adoption of the cat, plus the vaccines, plus the spaying and neutering, it's all part of the process.
Yeah, you got to ice them up. You probably got to give them I don't know, Omar, what did you do after you got yours done? Did you sit around and watch a movie?
Yeah, I had to sit around for about a week with ice in my balls. Yeah.
So why don't you, let's set it up.
I have to ice their balls?
Probably, where the former balls, I guess. I mean, set it up. Give them at least a nice thing to come home to.
I've never had I've never had boy animals myself.
Right.
I did growing up, but am I animals my animals? And now I'm like, oh man, I feel like you told me when you got your dog's balls chopped off that you felt bad about it, and I was like, who cares? They're dogs, they all get spayed and neutered. It's important, blah blah blah. Now I've had these cats and I see them, they're all spunky and they've got all this zip and they're crawling on everything and they're playing with each other. And I'm like, man, they have no idea that today's their last day with balls.
That's the part that's weird, is that they're just living today like it's any other day.
Yeah,
and they don't know.
know.
And I know it's, you got to quote, help control the pet population, all that stuff.
And they're going to wake up and they're just going to be gone.
And they're just going to be gone. That's the part that's going to be weird.
And then later they're not going to remember that they even had them ever.
Well, no, they'll probably always remember.
Every day they'll just think about that my balls are gone.
Never forget is what they say, Allie, at your place. Well, it's a sad day, but our thoughts are with your cats. And I guess this person on the text line says it best, 510, are you planning on making them into keychains?
Oh, good idea. I'll ask Rhonda.
Okay. In fact, we're going to send you 5 questions to ask Rhonda.
She's got a lot of time, so I'll ask her.
And you have to ask the questions exactly as we write them for you. But you have to ask them as if you're asking the questions. 760
has more cats for Rhonda. She's going to have 20 more by the end of the day.
It's so great if you showed up there
with 17
and dropped off a bunch of cats. One of the things you have to say to Rhonda is, by the way, I have a friend that has 11 cats and needs you to take them.
She'll say yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Wow, is there anything she would say no to?
She's made it's pretty incredible how she's been able to convert every room and crevice of her house into a cat room.
And you said she's married to a man?
Yes.
Who lives there?
Yes.
That's who I want you to talk to. That guy is probably...
Well, he just kind of sits in the living room and doesn't talk, but then he plays with a laser pointer with the cat.
Oh, God. It's probably not a...
He's living the best life.
It's probably not a laser pointer.
He does not talk.
That thing's probably attached to a high-powered rifle. It's for himself. We got to take a quick break. We'll back in a second.
The forecast today is a 100% chance of swamp ass. Klein Alley Show. Stick to us like thighs to a chair. Now live till 11.
The world famous KROQ. Alley.
Show KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
What's going on?
Vanessa claims there's a whole different world. Obviously, if you've ever been into the other bathroom you're not supposed to use, they couldn't be more different, men's rooms and ladies' rooms.
I have accidentally walked into a men's bathroom and regretted it so hard and gone, I need to get the hell out of here. Or even those bathrooms where they have the women's and the men's are separate, but then you wash your hands in the same place. That even weirds me out. Because I don't want to be close to a men's bathroom simply because they're disgusting.
They are gross, but...
They're more efficient.
They are. That's a great point. It is. You'll notice at any event, concert, whatever, usually there's a line that wraps around the whole place for the ladies, and the guys is just walk right in.
I've seen ladies walk in, and it's for that reason.
Yes, many times. It's weird how you couldn't do that. You couldn't flip that. But for some reason, if women are if they're brave enough, they'll just be like, you know what? It's going to be gross regardless. It's kind of, sometimes you're dealing with different levels of gross depending on where you are.
Yeah, but the women's bathroom is still a more pleasant experience, and I'd take a pleasant experience over anything else. And Vanessa pointed this out, where she's like, if you go out to a good bar, the women's bathroom is sometimes the best place.
It's a whole vibe. Are you feeling down? Go to the girls' bathroom. You will get a compliment. Girl, I love your dress. Oh my gosh, I love your hair. I like your purse. You will get a compliment no matter what. If the music is playing over the bathroom, you will see a line of girls dancing. You will hear gossip. It is a whole entertainment show. I love me a girls' bathroom at an awesome bar.
Vanessa claims that you get good advice there, too.
Absolutely. If somebody has just broke up with their boyfriend, or they found out that she's being cheated on or something, or someone's crying, and then there's a collective, we need to help this person.
That's why you guys' lines are so long. Y'all be lollygagging over there, bro.
Johnny's right. That's exactly right. All those things that...
Everything it's because girls have smaller bladders.
No, Vanessa, every single thing you just said, advice, gossip, whatever...
Makeup touching up.
That is happening while you're waiting.
That has never happened in one...
If a guy complimented my shirt, I'd be like, I'm not interested, dude.
Yeah, stop talking to me, bro. Focus on yourself.
Jake, no one's going to compliment your shirt.
You guys are bitter because no one gives you compliments.
Vanessa, you will go to the bathroom. Is this true or false? At a bar, even if you don't have to use the bathroom because you like
to check myself. Hello.
Yeah, a lot of people will just go in there to check things, to fix wardrobe problems, or to do a hair. I've fixed somebody's hair before, even though I really have no business doing that. Or somebody, if you're unsure about your outfit, to ask somebody if one top goes with something else.
I've always been curious when you see a door cracking, when if you're waiting in line or you're by the bathrooms and you go left for the women, right for the guys, and then the door opens. Sometimes you look in there, and it seems like there's a whole world in there. Like there's sofas and there's like other stuff going on. It seems like the actual bathroom is the least important part of that whole room, which is interesting because everything else is mirrors and conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. 714 said, I was a janitor and the women's restroom is always the worst, the dirtiest, which I'm shocked to hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing is that we always take a lot of heat where they go, guys are gross and guys are filthy. But I would argue that if you, and this janitor proves the point, that sometimes those are more organized filth than in the ladies' room.
The thing is, you guys lollygag in the bathroom as well. You're just not doing it with each other. You're doing it by yourselves. You will go in a stall, be on your phone. You guys, when you go to the bathroom, you're gone for like 20 minutes, sometimes more.
Who's taking a dump at the bar? Who's taking a dump at the club, though?
No, but I'm talking about men's and women's bathrooms. You spend personal time in the bathroom, too. It's just not at a bar. It's in the work bathroom.
Yeah, if I'm at work, because always remember, it's,
Well said, Johnny.
Yeah, no, like the boss makes a time, so that's... How does it go again?
No, you're nailing it. Go ahead, keep going.
No, it's something about the boss makes a dime, so that's why I poop on company time. That's what it is.
Ugh, he's like that's like Beer Mug's favorite stupid thing to say. He says it all the time.
It's like the first thing Beer Mug ever told him when he started here.
He's like, all right.
Just remember one thing.
Hey, remember one thing about working in an office.
The saying goes, the boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. That's what you're trying to say.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for the assist.
No wonder you guys don't talk in the bathroom.
KROQ, hello. What's up?
I actually transitioned last year from female to male, and the only thing I miss about being a woman is the bathrooms.
Oh.
The women's bathroom is the best place in the whole bar.
That's what Vanessa's saying.
It's like a pop-up friend circle that happens for one night only. You're spilling secrets, you're hugging, you're crying, and then you just fix each other's makeup. It's great.
All right,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's a real thing. To then now you transition. Now you miss the women's bathroom, and that's an environment that you're not going to be around anymore. I totally understand feeling sad about that.
That'd be annoying if you went through the process of transitioning just to get the better bathroom, but then you ended up
everything went gender neutral, and you're like, damn it, now I have to share.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
The men's bathroom is dirty. Oh, smells. The toilets are always clogged. No one washes their hands.
Oh.
And if you talk to anyone, everyone thinks you're a weirdo. I said hi to a guy one time. He pushed me against the wall, told me to shut the F up, and then threw up all over me, and then just walked out.
That's a men's room. That's a
That's how you become a real man.
That's a sign of respect.
That's an efficient operation. That's why there's no line right there. It's quick, okay? You understand? So we thank you for calling.
The only good thing about men's bathrooms is the drugs. But honestly, even that was better in the women's.
Whoa.
Okay, I agree. Listen, sometimes you...
I agree.
I agree, whatever that guy says. Josh on KROQ, hi.
Yeah, I used to work at a bar back in college, and on a Friday night or Saturday morning cleaning up after, the girls' restroom was always dirtier. All kinds of fluids everywhere. In the men's room, it's just pee. It's just pee.
Thank you. Well said.
But we're not talking about the dirtiness of the bathroom. We're talking about the vibe of the bathroom.
We're talking about the Latino party in the bathroom.
Vanessa was saying that she thinks the bar should be set up where 90% of the space is the bathroom and just 10% is the bar. So it's just one giant hang with mirrors.
That's a great idea. Just create a women's bar that's a bathroom.
Yeah, you're onto something. You're onto something. Have we solved any problems? No, we have not.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
So there are many things that couples shouldn't do in public, mainly wear matching t-shirts, among other things. But Allison Brie did something in public with her husband, and you decide whether it is sweet or sexist and disgusting. It is fascinating, to say the least. She was having a picnic with Dave Franco, that's her husband, in Griffith Park. They were outside on a little picnic blanket, and somebody...
Allison Brie's the lady from the wrestling show, right?
Yes, Glow.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, got it, okay.
And so somebody filmed her cutting his toenails in public while he sat there totally unbothered, just kind of on his phone like it was any other day. And somebody posted the video and was like, damn, like a woman cutting her husband's toenails in public, like, is a wild thing.
I don't consider Griffith Park public.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's not
It's
public.
like a huge park with tons of people.
there's people
like thousands
everywhere.
of people go there every day.
But my point is, it's not, if this same exact act were happening inside of a restaurant or inside of a smaller place, a movie
Well,
theater.
that's just because cutting your toenails in a restaurant is disgusting.
Yeah, well, that's the argument you're making. It's their picnic. They can do what they want on their 5x5
It's not even just
blanket.
that's the picnic, because she's outside, she's cutting his toenails and then discarding them on the grass. I'm not necessarily talking about the grossness of her cutting toenails in a park. It's the fact that she is cutting her husband's toenails
And
for him.
Women love grooming. I don't know how it is with
It's
lesbians.
so true.
But I know
Lesbians don't do this.
straight women love grooming
Like monkeys.
their straight man. And I'm telling you right now.
They're like popping their zits.
Yeah. At one time, we got in a huge fight one time because I had a zit and I popped it myself. And it had been on my face for a while. And she said, "Where'd that zit go?" I said, "I popped it." She goes, "I'm so mad at you. So mad. I wanted to do that."
Really? Your wife? Your wife does not seem like the type.
She doesn't like anything gross.
But when I'm sleeping or laying down, passing out on the couch, a lot of times I wake up to the feeling of two fingers pressing harshly.
He's got this boil on his ass. I've been wanting to get my hands on.
Why doesn't she shave you?
Why doesn't she shave me? Is
That
a great
seems like
question.
fun. I want to shave you.
I don't think it's shave your back. Omar, if you want to shave me, come on over.
Yeah.
You can shave me.
Okay, I think I'm going to do that.
It's
She
getting
can
hot out.
braid your back and then shave it.
She doesn't like doing. It's funny. She wouldn't like doing that. I've even asked her before to help with things like that, but she won't shave. She likes to pop, and she likes to.
A lot of people do.
It's mostly pop, I think. Fine. She likes to find.
Pop and drain.
It's find and pop is what it is.
Yeah.
Find is the big part. She'll go through looking through like where my hair
She
meets
doesn't
my
want to
scalp.
drain Klein's penis, though.
She does not want to drain my
She doesn't
penis.
want to find or pop that.
I tell her every day, this is ready for popping. Let's go.
Yeah, but also, like, even this video, they were like, well, what's grosser, what's weirder or more pervy, the fact that this is happening or the fact that someone's secretly filming it and then putting it on
Also
social
weird,
media?
too. Right.
But I'm also always so curious as to what celebrities are doing on their phones. Like, they're just looking on their phone like any other person. I'm like, what are you doing on there? Like, what are people saying about me?
But if you find random toenails, I mean, that's a gross thing
In
to
Griffith
come across.
Park.
Yeah, that's gross.
And you're like, oh, these are Dave Franco's toenails.
We'll put them in the Celebrity Trash Museum here at KROQ.
All right, so thanks to fake news, we now have to question everything that we ever thought was true. And with AI deep faking and news bias, you're really not sure if anything you're seeing is real anymore. And speaking of seeing, a lot of people have become convinced that Stevie Wonder is not actually blind. Now, this has been a prolonged rumor for many years, and it's ramped up recently to the point where Stevie Wonder himself addressed it during one of his shows. And I guess there have been a lot of celebrity stories about how they think he can actually see. Snoop Dogg said he FaceTimed with Stevie Wonder one time and was like, we were making eye contact. He knew right where I was. Lionel Richie was talking about how he went to his house and Stevie was like, you want to hear a new song? I've got it in the car. Come on with me. And like was able to find his way to the car, get in the car, drive the car. So he addressed this at a show and said, the truth is, I am actually blind. And
but
was
is he
like,
one of those blind people that can see 10% or something, or is he like fully just?
I think
when he
he's
opens his mind,
fully
it's just black?
blind.
Yeah,
Really?
I've seen him in person, and he
No, we're not asking you if you're blind, Jake. We know you've seen him.
I've seen him.
That's not the question. What did you see him do in person?
Maybe when he's not in his house and when he's at some place where he's not familiar, he has his hand on his bodyguards or security, and he follows them around.
But I guess in your home, you're so comfortable, you know your house so well, right? You don't really need to, you probably walk with such confidence that people are questioning.
But if you're faking blind, that's where you have to do it, out in public, Jake. So of course he would have a hand.
Where am
Right. I mean, you can't fake blind part of the day and then go out and be cited. But that's an interesting accusation they're making because what a gimmick. All of a sudden you go.
I mean, what a great thing to be lie, and then it's like, oh my God, look at what he's able to do. He's able to play piano and write this music.
The guy is also just a great artist. Like he doesn't need that gimmick.
Yeah, but
his music is awesome.
He has a tool though. He has this little. I met him at a Guitar Center one time, and he had this silver little Game Boy tool in his left hand that he uses to calculate stuff, and it was the craziest thing. I wanted to take a photo of that more than.
Are you talking about the clicker?
He had
a lot of blind people use a clicker for sound.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
it's like a blind people radar.
Whoa, like a bat?
He was using to calculate how far everything is and stuff.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Although think about it like this: DJ Marshmello was an unknown DJ, barely able to get anyone to go to his shows until he put on that stupid marshmallow helmet, and then he took off. They could have said.
So he was making himself blind.
I don't think that's accurate either, by the way.
Oh, it's not? Oh, I thought
No, I think he's a very talented guy.
If only I could cut a break. This marshmallow head, you're my last hope.
Well, that's the way I heard the story.
You probably have to walk around with a clicker, too.
You probably can't see either.
All right, even if you love baseball, you have to admit there are a lot of games. So they have to get a little creative, drive people, and get people excited. Not that the Dodgers really need that, but they just did a Clayton Kershaw mic'd up interview during the game. Now, players get interviewed during the games all the time. I have never seen a player be interviewed as they are playing the game.
Oh, this was the All-Star game.
Oh, this was the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is what was going on during the game.
We're actually going to get to talk baseball with Clayton. I can't believe you're doing this, Clayton.
I can't either. I'm going to try to throw some cheese real quick. Hold on.
Cal Raleigh hooks it in the air to left field. And a sliding catch by Kyle Tucker.
That was sick.
Easy.
That was sick.
Yeah.
It was an out. All right, going cheese again.
Okay.
Going cheese again.
Love that.
So you think he was just playing it up? He doesn't call every ball cheese?
I think he may say that in his head, but I think that when he's all mic'd up,
he's throwing the fastball.
At any game, he's like, "All right, cheese."
Yeah, it was actually
the cheese man.
It was interesting to listen to because there was a few times.
No, it wasn't at all.
Well, you didn't listen to the whole game, but sometimes he would ask the batter if he was friends with them. He's like, "Hey, what do you want me to throw you?" And the batter would be like, "Give me a inside sinker or whatever," and he would throw it. It was it was actually pretty. I think.
You know what's sad for baseball is that I thought this was during a real game too, and I was just not surprised by it. I was like, I guess they need to make it a little bit more interesting.
Right, yeah, I didn't realize it was the All-Star game. But I also think that, when they do mic'd up stuff for the NFL, I think that's fascinating. I want to know what they're saying to each other when they're on the field actually playing the game.
But unfortunately, they edit out all the good stuff. I
want to hear the S talking and,
when they're yelling at
insulting each other's children and that kind of stuff.
That stuff all gets cut out. That's somewhere in the NFL files. They've got all that stuff. That's what I want to hear. Usually all they have is the little hey.
Man, I want a PB&J.
Good throw, coach.
Yeah.
It's like that sort of thing.
KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, good morning. Welcome back to KROQ Klein Show. Your prequent is officially here, and we will give away this trip to go to Vegas. I think Monday morning we get to call and give that good news away. But if you'd like to qualify, another chance coming up noon with, I think Postmaster Johnny is in for Nicole Alvarez today. So win those tickets with Johnny, or you can win them with the great Kevin Ryder. And hate to say it, Allie, because I always thought there'd be no replacing the great Kevin Ryder. The guy is a Hall of Famer, which is why KROQ had to bring him back. But now Omar is trying to make me follow in his footsteps in ways that I don't want to follow in his footsteps. And now it is an honor to be able to welcome the new generation to Moments with a Different Kevin.
And now it's time for a moment with Kevin.
They could end up seeing you in Vegas, the upcoming show you're doing with Pennywise. That is where you take over it's, the whole Vegas thing that's happening. I don't even have the information here.
That was a moment with Kevin.
Great. Turns out if you're born with the name Kevin, you're going to grow up to be an idiot, I guess.
No, I think it's good. It solidifies your place in the KROQ, morning show Wall of Fame.
I did want to play this message from someone who did say that our show is having some sort of an impact on their relationship. And I do want to warn you, if you're a new listener, a lot of times you're just used to having the radio on in the background, not really paying attention to what's going on. But if you do choose to listen to this show regularly and days into weeks into months, there's a chance that it has an unintentional effect on whatever relationship you're having. And this woman wanted to share with us this. I'll give this to you now, and then we will decide if we should stop doing what we're doing immediately.
Hi, my name is Aubrey. I was raised listening to KROQ because my parents were 90s kids who listened to KROQ. And I now have a long commute to LA. I currently live in Orange County. And every morning I just have so much joy listening to the Klein and Alley show. And it's great because my boyfriend currently works night shifts as an EMT. And so, well, I'm driving really early in the morning. He's driving really late at night. And there's generally a little bit of overlap. And we're both able to bond over listening to the Klein and Alley show.
Look at that.
And that has been just a fun little part of our semi-long distance relationship. So I just want to thank you guys and thank the whole team. You guys are great.
Usually it's people saying why we have ruined their relationship or why they've gotten yelled at by their boss or why that their, girlfriend left them because she listened. So it's nice to every once in a while hear a happy story about a couple that likes the show, listens, and then bonds over it together.
Yeah, but think about the last show that you and your partner really got into together.
It hasn't been a long.
There aren't very many, right?
Tried Love Island. That was trash. Couldn't watch it.
But when you both are on the same level excited about a show, I feel like it's a rare thing. I think it only happens a few times in a relationship. And this is a show that, it's subjective to people. But if you're both into it, it can really bring you together. And I think it can increase your sex life. Maybe not this show, but
no, definitely not this show.
Well, I think you guys are also, equally as bad as this moment with Allie will prove.
And now, a moment with Allie.
Bend between Peril Ferry and many of the other band members on Jane's Addiction. Peril Ferry.
That was a moment with Allie.
Hey, look at that. You're delivering You're also terrible.
We're both on the Wall of Fame.
We're both terrible. Equally both terrible.
Bond over that.
You know what? Thank you. If we were just feeling good about ourselves for all of 1 second before that has been shattered.
Look, I felt rushed in that one, okay, in my defense.
You know what they do?
We were like 10 minutes behind.
Can I hear that one a second time as well, please?
Sure,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Here we go.
And now, a moment with Allie.
Bend between Peril Ferry and many of the other band members on Jane's Addiction. Peril Ferry.
That was a moment with Allie.
That's confidence.
You say... You know how most people try to do something called a compliment sandwich where they say a nice thing and then they slide in like a little constructive criticism followed by another. That was an insult. It
really was.
The nice thing
I said
was
one
buried
good word in the
middle. All right, here we go. Weezer, as we get into this hour of the show. You're with us and we appreciate that. We'll get into lots going on this hour, including some Worth It and much more here on KROQ. Alley Show. We'll be back in a second, tell you what's going on in the world of collectibles. There's so much stuff that I wish I was a super millionaire just to have my hands on. All these things that are going on the auction block, collectible stuff. Either, it's always the obvious ones, like the game-worn shoes, like Kobe played his last game in these shoes. But there's actually,
now it's like dinosaur bones.
I know there's so much cooler stuff that's going on. I don't know what's happening. People are doing money grabs now, so that anyone who's got a cool collection is unloading, if that's what it is, or there's just random things people are finding in garages, like that original Dumbo cart from the Disneyland.
Oh yeah,
there's all these things that, and we're trying to figure out what the real value is versus what they claim the value should be, because value is just a made up number.
Yeah, and I mean they kind of. Like I saw this dinosaur that they were auctioning off, and it was like, we're going to start the bidding at $6 million. And I was like, God, that seems low for like an intact dinosaur.
But it's not. I think it's a baby dinosaur.
It was a baby dinosaur, but the amount that it sold for actually does make sense.
Oh, did it sell for less than that?
No, way more.
Really?
Dude, to have an actual dinosaur?
I feel like that's the kind of thing, too, that you could easily fake now. Like 3D printing, you could print
No, dude, you can tell. Like when you go to a museum, you're like, those bones are too white. They got to be like all gristly bones.
Yeah, but the ones at the museum are real.
No, man.
So you don't believe that museums are showing real dinosaur bones?
If you look, some of them, it says they're a replica. Or they have like some of the bones, but then they piece together the rest of the bones.
Yeah,
it's pretty rare to have a whole-ass dinosaur, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let alone have one in your house?
Yes, but it's still cool to see.
That's way cooler than a jersey.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I would rather buy it. If I was going to bid on any of these things that we're about to talk about, I would bid on this dinosaur.
It's a wild roundup for Worth It, which we'll get to in a moment, and figure out if you want to start pooling your money together, what things we could be getting. I think one of these things is potentially in our price range.
I know one thing you really want on this list.
Yeah, but did it just sold, didn't it, or no? Is it still available?
I gotta check. I think it did sell.
Is it the jersey that our boss wore yesterday?
The Halloween costume that he wore?
I don't know why he wore that costume yesterday. It made no sense. But that's available still for purchase. We'll come back with Worth It next.
Few have done more for rock music than the Vans Warped Tour, to say the least.
Returning to celebrate its 30-year legacy.
Warped Tour has always been like a home for us.
Just cool to see it again.
Vans Warped Tour is making a triumphant return.
Serving as a vital launch pad for some of rock's biggest bands to this day.
The Vans Warped Tour is back.
That's when things got out of control.
One of only 3 stops, July 26th and 27th in Long Beach. Listen to K-Rock at 9, noon, 3, and 6 to win a pair of 2-day passes to see Sublime and over 100 bands.
I'll do anything I can the wrong way.
Score tickets and instantly get on the standby boarding list for K-Rock Road Trip USA Stop 2. Fear, Loathing, and Sublime in Vegas.
Vegas, baby, Vegas! Is what I got. It's on the streets of Miami.
Hey, it's Jacob Noel of Sublime. Keep listening to K-Rock. Keep listening for your chance to win.
K-Rock. Courtesy of Vans Warped Tour and AEG presents.
Hi. Warning, the following content may not be appropriate for all audiences. It definitely will not be visually appropriate, so if you are easily disturbed, or perhaps you're in the middle of eating breakfast, I would not go to YouTube right now.
I would highly recommend going to YouTube right now.
Not checking out K-Rock's live stream there, but you can listen as Allie shares with you some very intimate medical details about her body.
Klein, what is the best female body part of all time? What is the most searched term?
The brain.
No, come on. I know what your answer is. Just say it. Just, guys, stop. Stop pretending you care about our brains and hearts.
Guys, it's the window to the soul.
It's the tetas.
Allie, how dare you?
The boobies. The calcium cannons, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of names for the mammaries.
I think men and women would agree that by far female breasts are one of, if not the greatest thing on the planet.
I mean, even gay guys. They love to look at them, motorboat them, play with them. I love playing with them.
Yep.
It's great.
Play with your own, play with other people's.
Oh, my God. Sharing is caring.
Girls like to touch each other's.
So a doctor said that they would like to take an in-depth look at my breasts, my right one specifically, because of some... What is that sound you're making?
I thought that was in my head.
No, you said that out loud.
Is that the wonky one?
Sorry.
Well, they're both wonky for different reasons. Great question, Jake. But the
Wait,
right
is the
one...
doctor taking a look? Because is there like a freak show aspect to this? Or
well, there was a phone call made in the room to another person.
He loves oddities. He's a big...
Come see the freaks!
What is this doctor? Dr. Death? Hi, Dr. Death here. Welcome to my tent. Let's look at these oddities. Here's wonky boobs.
So I said, yes, of course. And it's my right one. It's my bigger one. And I said, no problem. They were going to do an ultrasound and take a real 360 view of the inside of my boob to see if everything was okay. And so I went in, and that's
a cool image. I mean, you
oh my God, I've never seen the inside of my boob before. Yeah. How cool is that?
Such a fan of the outside. I never even thought about the inside.
I know. And so I get there. I've never been to this department, by the way, the breast department.
Whoa.
They have a whole department.
Is there like a wing at the hospital that's labeled the breast department?
Yes. There's a room called the breast department.
I'm going to steal that sign.
And then you walk in, and then they check you in, and then they take you from the regular waiting room to another smaller waiting room, and they say, okay, there's a little dressing room in here. Get undressed from the waist up. And you know how those gowns always open up in the back?
Yes,
They said turn it the other way so that it's open in the front.
Oh, nice.
And then go to the waiting room. I'm like, so I'm just... open.
You're ready to go.
Pretty much, ready to go for anyone to take pictures and looky out in the waiting room. So, can you stop with the sounds?
What sound?
You're making those vocally.
I am?
Yes.
God, I swear to God, it's in my head every time.
So I go to the waiting room, and I'm not alone. There's a lot of other women in there, mostly older women. Put it this way, nobody was on their phones in the waiting rooms, and everybody was reading the magazines.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, not in my comfort zone. And on the walls are all of these, motivational, hey, survivor, everything's cool. You're going to be great. And, you're a woman warrior and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, man, this is so, this is a very weird experience. So I get brought in. They have me lay down on the table. They say, take your right arm out of the gown and then lay your arm up like Titanic style. Mm-hmm. Like someone's going to take a nice hot picture of you.
That's not... The pose you're doing does not match the words you're saying.
This is Titanic style.
No. You said that's a hot picture.
Yeah,
you think that's a hot picture pose you're doing?
Yes, because you get the silhouette
of
the breast.
You're trying to show full everything.
Yeah,
side,
front, everything. And they're particular... Stop it.
That's going on in your head. Now you're thinking that too.
So they start putting splooge all over my boob.
It's definitely not called splooge.
And they have the splooge in the breast department.
Right.
So she starts going over every inch of my boob and showing me the different areas and of all the tissue inside. And then she starts going, and she's just not able to find what she's looking for. And then she goes, hold on a minute, and has to check my chart again and figure out what she's supposed to be looking for, and goes back.
It's on the wrong boob.
This took 10 minutes, to the point, guys, where I think she was indulging a little bit.
Oh, you think she was lingering?
I think she was.
Sure.
I mean, if she was going over the same areas over and over again.
It's so funny you say that, because 626 texted before the story even began. Now what? The X-ray tech touched Allie's boob, and she's going to claim she got hit on, and he really wanted her?
I'm just saying, all the other women were in and out really quickly, and for some reason this took 20 minutes.
Yep.
Then I said, is everything okay? Because it's taken a while. And she goes, yeah, it's fine. I'm just... we're going to go over these results with the doctor now. I'm going to make a phone call. There's a little phone in the room. And I'm like, how serious is this now that you have to make a phone call to the doctor in person? And she goes, okay, yeah, here's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'll tell her, I'll let her know. Hangs up and goes, so the results are inconclusive because we just don't know your breasts well enough yet. And what we need to do is we have to have exams more frequently.
Did you not tell them your boobykins?
So that we can get to know your breasts and know if this is just what they are supposed to look like or if this is some kind of anomaly.
That's interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. So they gave us. So I was able to take a picture.
Hold this picture. Show the people enjoying on YouTube right now. Well,
this is the medical version of my boob.
Wow, you got good looking. What are those? X-ray
good shape,
boobies?
Right?
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, I think so too. This is again just the right one, and comparatively, I think individually my boobs are really great. Together, they don't make a lot of sense.
Right. No,
it just seems like there's one boob that should be on one person, another boob that should be on another person.
Whenever you see a couple and you go, "How are they together as a couple?" It doesn't make sense to me. That's like. Took out his breast. But in this particular picture, the one you're showing right now,
this is my best angle. Who knew?
Who knew your best angle was internal? That is. All right, well, that's good. That's a good story, Allie.
So I think I'm okay, guys. If anyone was wondering,
it's a minor miracle. Someone said, "Apply this kill switch we've been talking about to Allie." All right, we can't do that. We are Klein Alley's show, and if you've got a little extra money, which everyone does these days, right? A lot of money. Things are cheap, super affordable.
Yeah, I got flips, right.
Now's a good time to buy some random memorabilia, and I don't know why it seems like now's the time that everything that was cool, either in a movie or in a TV show or potentially on the court, is coming up for grabs. Old Olympic medals are being sold like never before. If you've ever wanted to earn wear an Olympic medal, but you're not fast enough to earn one, you just go ahead and buy one. So this is where we break down some of the stuff you could be spending money on. And I don't know why we need to play the theme song, but
is it worth it? Come on. Is it worth it? Come on. Come on. Is it worth it? Come on. Come on.
So thank you for that. That was unnecessary.
I love it. I love it.
Come on. Great. Oh, does he just keep saying that?
Come on.
All right, great. We get it, Klein.
Come on.
Fire Festival, as you know, was a failed music festival that never got off the ground, but everyone knows it because it was such a disaster. And Billy got out of prison. Everyone said he was going to do Fire Festival 2, but then that ended up not happening. So he goes, I'm just going to sell the name. And he put the name up on eBay. And you could own the name, the likeness. I believe you also got use of anything Fire Festival related moving forward. And in his brain, he thought it was going to bring in millions upon millions of dollars.
Yeah, and it sold for $245,000, which is still a good amount of money, but to sell away all of that, with the amount of money that you probably could have made on merch alone, just selling your own T-shirts that say Firefest, for the rest of your life, you probably would be fine.
Yeah, so the idea is now someone owns this name. They bought it for pretty cheap. I think he was devastated. That's the quote. Devastated with how
little it was worth.
Yeah, because he thought this was going to be like his road to riches was, I'll just sell the
Or like,
name
I'll retire
Fire
on
Festival.
this.
Not the case, but someone did get it. There were a total of 175 bids put in by 42 different people, and it officially closed, and Fire Festival was purchased for $245,000 on eBay, which I think is worth it. If I had to pick worth it or not, if that's what we're trying to do here.
Oh, I think that's undervalued. I agree.
Right. So very much worth it because just as Ali said, you could come up with a whole line of Firefest cheese sandwiches and sell them at grocery store. And I know the idea is who's really going to be talking so much about Firefest in a year, 2 years, 3 years. But when it had a major documentary about it done on both Netflix and Hulu, it's always going to be kind of one of those nostalgic things like a Y2K where you look back on. And so it seems very underpriced.
Even that Fire Aid benefit concert could have been called Firefest.
No, but they couldn't have called it that because they weren't allowed. And it's spelled differently.
But now you could have.
Now you could have. Whoever owns that. And also whoever owns it can start going after people who illegally use it. Because I'm sure a lot of people will still use the branding.
And I think that's where you make the most money, right? Is
Lawsuits.
you just own something that everybody uses regularly so you can just sue.
So tell me if this is worth it. Oh, this is the thing you think I want. This stuff that's going to be auctioned off, all of Larry King's former things?
I actually thought you wanted the Fire Festival.
Oh, yeah. I would have liked to have. Well, at first, I saw when it first started, it was at $20,000. And there hadn't been that much action on it. And I kind of said to Allie, there's no way this company will spend any money on anything, but what if we...
If it was affordable, I totally would have gone in on it with you.
Yeah, I was like, let's own this thing. And then all of a sudden, by the time I refreshed, it was already over 100. I was like, all right, it's way out of our price range.
You're like, Allie, I think if we put you at 1,000 each.
I think we could get Firefest.
I was like, all right, I'll do it.
The Larry King auctions. This was the old man wearing suspenders that interviewed everyone for a long time. Apparently, all his stuff now is being auctioned off.
Yeah, they have his suspenders, which you can buy, but they also have a bunch of his Dodgers memorabilia because he was one of the biggest lifelong devoted Dodger fans out there. So they've got some really rare memorabilia from him, but then they also have like letters that celebrities wrote him over the years and stuff like that. But his suspenders are only up to $200 on the bidding currently.
That's it? Actually game-worn suspenders or backup suspenders?
This is 1990s suspenders. Current bid $50. There's two bids. Yeah, and the estimate is $100 to $200 currently.
You think they would go for more because in the world of suspenders, it's like this guy and Gallagher. That's it, right?
Right. This guy's got to have. If you're just looking at strictly the most important suspenders ever worn.
What about Pee Wee?
Pee Wee was a suspender guy?
I don't think he was.
Didn't he have suspenders? I always picture him with suspenders, no?
No, not that I can remember. I think you're thinking of gay men.
Oh, I'm thinking of gay men.
Yeah, he was with gay men.
Which Paul Rubens was.
Yeah, no, I know. It's funny. I was in an elevator one time with Larry. I met Larry King twice in my life, but I was in an elevator with him one time at Dodger Stadium because I had a friend that through a friend we got those good seats where you get to sit down and eat the food, the whole thing, and that's where Larry sat for all of his seats. And I was in an elevator with him, and the guy was so weak at that point. And he, by the way, he lived another 10 years that he was pushing the elevator button to go down to the club level, and the button did not register that he was pushing it. Larry and
my God, because that's how weak he was.
That's how weak he was, and I knew the elevator wasn't going to move, and he pushed the button like 3 times, but it wouldn't push. So I actually had to go. I said, let me give this a shot as well. Then, of course, I pushed it. It lit up. And that was like my
That's
one.
That's nice and gracious of you.
And then he died. So that ruined it.
And then I kicked him.
I would like to bid on something Larry King related because even though I don't.
You want a piece of his microphone? That's going for $300 so far.
A piece of the microphone.
I mean, there's so much dried spit on that over the years. But I think that at this point, with this low of an estimate, I think that's worth it.
How about a piece of Mars?
Is it worth it? Come on. Is it worth it? Come on.
Someone is you can actually buy a piece of Mars on Earth. $5.3 million is what they got for that.
Which I feel like is low. You're buying a piece of another planet.
The largest piece of Mars that was ever found on Earth, and it just sold for over $5 million, way more than they thought they would get for it. I don't know how you'd prove it, but also why couldn't anyone out there just go dig up something from the La Brea tar pits and put it in their kitchen and claim it's part of Mars?
It's red. Duh.
Yeah, but so you spray paint it.
No.
And I'm just saying,
you can't replicate that. It looks like Mars rock. You know that it is.
54 pounds.
That's a big-ass rock.
And they thought it was going to get around $2 million, but it got $5 million. Because that's just something I could never imagine what it would be like to be a rich guy in an argument with another rich guy about who's going to spend the most millions of dollars on a piece of rock from Mars.
Yeah, but think about all those, like, I went to a rich guy's house once, and he was showing me all the crap that he owned, and it was like, here's an artifact from this, and here's a painting from this person. I'm like, I don't know what any of this crap is. If they were like, and this is Mars, I'd be like, whoa, that's cool.
So you think that's
cool? This is
cool.
a piece of Mars. Yeah, that at least is fascinating. Like that I can wrap my brain around.
Despite the tiny dinosaur size, this is another thing in the Orth at this wrap up. It's a rare young dinosaur skeleton, and that became the highlight of the most recent rich person auction. And it sold, and I don't know what you think. Jake, you collect this weird crap. What do you think a little dinosaur sells for?
Millions and millions and millions.
Yeah, but give me a real number.
50 million.
Remember when we went to Vegas with Jake to that weird store? He wanted to buy that shark's mouth. He wanted to buy the whole
Megalodon.
He wanted to buy a whole megalodon tooth or a skull or something from a megalodon.
Jaw.
And then we asked the price, and that price was insanity.
Yeah, dude. I can't remember how much.
And that was just like fiberglass because the jaws are cartilage.
See, half that crap is fake.
But he wanted $67,000 for that one in Vegas that he saw. I remember that.
60
for the one tooth or for the whole jaw?
It was like the whole jaw with like all the hundreds of teeth in it.
Oh, it seems like we should have gotten that, Jake. That's a good price.
Yeah, but look at this dinosaur. This is like a run. It's like a mid-run dinosaur.
It's a cool dinosaur. No, yes.
If someone had that in their living room, I would find that so cool.
But also,
like if I'm going to be rich, I want to be young dinosaur rich.
How is that cool? But the stuff I have isn't cool. I got dead stuff.
I don't know, but it's an interesting point you make. You have the same exact stuff sitting around you now. It's a bunch of old skulls and weird, but for some reason
we find it nerdy and boring.
And a megalodon tooth.
Yeah, boring. But this is cool.
That's a tooth. This is all the teeth.
That's what I can afford.
This sold for $30 million.
Worth it.
$30 million. It was a very competitive bidding war, and whoever I'd say I want to find the guy that bought this. Are they secret or can you? Because that's...
No. They just revealed the identity of the lady who bought the $10 million Birkin bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I want to talk to her. Be like, why did you spend $10 million on this bag? But I want to definitely talk to the person who owns this dinosaur. But you have to think about the exclusivity, right? I mean, that's what it is with memorabilia. It's one of one. There's not a lot of people who own this stuff, and that's the excitement of it all, is how many people can say they own a dinosaur.
There's also this star lightsaber from Darth Vader, the iconic lightsaber. Who cares?
There's a million of those.
Well, this one's
that's not a million.
$2 million is going to go for. Well over, actually. And that one is the one that you want. So
it's from the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, this is a real one. Anyway, someone...
Is it worth it? Come on. Is it worth it? Come on.
Someone wanted to point out, not to brag, guys, but I one time bought a star that was for sale when I was listening to Loveline. Remember when they used to sell like stars?
Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
They sold that same star to probably 6 million people. So, sorry, it's not your star, pal. Thank you. Worth it? No. Definitely not worth it. Was that segment worth it? Probably not.
Come on. Come on.
vagina. Penis vagina. Penis poop pee Try-Rock.
K-Rock, Klein Alley Show coming to an end for right now. But fear not, Postmaster Johnny's going to hang out with you for the next couple hours, give you some more of those tickets to go see Sublime, and take you through the rest of your day here on K-Rock. Thanks for returning. Means a lot to us. If you're a new listener to the show, 3-day challenge. We present that to you. Put up with us for 3 days. You will learn very quickly if you love, hate, or tolerate. And who knows, maybe you find your next friends to start your day with. If you need us between now and tomorrow morning, you can find us on the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. Apparently, Jake, is that fixed or no?
Not yet.
Oh. I guess people can leave messages, but we can't check them for right now. But we'll have to get to the bottom of that, I'm sure.
There's something going on with the phone bill.
Is there another phone bill issue here?
Yeah, which I thought that we had.
I think they switched companies because they don't want to pay it.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they're running out of companies because they've done that before, and
they have to bundle with a new company with a landline to get our phones working.
Maybe we can get on Allie's mom's plan like Allie is, just so they can
come on over. It's great over here.
Keep the phones going at K-Rock.
I've had that bundle forever.
But can you put the GOAT line on your mom's plan? It'd be perfect for the throat goat to have the GOAT line. We need it. Anyway, that should be there for you. If not, slide in the DMs, Klein Alley Show on Instagram. There's been a lot of really nice messages coming through this week, which seems strangely weird. The timing, because we got some good press and good news about the show. But reality is, thank you. All that really matters is you. So whatever happens here in the meetings and that
you have the power to end us.
You have the power to end us, and you have the power to extend us, and we cannot thank you for having such questionable standards that you put up with us either on YouTube or live on the radio or on the podcast on a semi-daily basis.
It makes us have feelings, which are uncomfortable.
Takeaways, what do we got?
Let's see. 310, my takeaway is Peril Ferry is being sued by his band.
Yeah, Peril Ferry. What a bad day for him.
650, my takeaway is Klein is ready to be popped.
You got pop me, baby.
Ew. 818, my takeaway is Vanessa went to a Qantas concert.
Yeah, she was a big fan of Qantas. She was there and she loved it.
213, my takeaway is Allie is all about the death in the family.
Man, if it's a cheap vacation, if you missed El Cheapo today, she'll tell you how to get your pretty much a free summer vacation. Just wait for someone to get sick and or die, and you're as good as traveling for free.
Yeah, 909, my takeaway is congratulations to Vanessa on her 1/4 Employee of the Month award.
Hey, I got your parking spot. Did you make up your mind yet about who gets to park in your spot?
Cody.
No.
It's got to be one of us, Vanessa.
I just don't want to choose.
What if Allie and I go tandem style? Front back.
You know who I'm going to choose?
Whoever gets here first?
Twist, Jacob, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Jake doesn't want the spot either. He parks in the same spot.
No, okay, it's Cody. Sorry, I can't give it away. It's not mine.
It is yours. You're the
It's not only mine.
You're the Employee of the Month.
Oh.
Own it.
Let's continue to bully the Employee of the Month. Come on, give us the space.
Give us your goddamn spot.
Give me $100 instead.
All right, you get to either give us $100 or the parking spot. Your choice.
You guys are bullies.
But Vanessa, you don't want the spot, so you don't want it. You want to turn down the whole honor. You said you were thinking about giving back the honor. It's too much pressure.
I did say it was too much pressure.
Maybe we should make them give a different person the Employee of the Month award if Vanessa doesn't want it.
Oh, she has to call another all-staff meeting?
Yeah, to get everyone back downstairs and tell them you don't want the grid award. Tell them.
That's so annoying.
Get that shark costume back up. All right.
For a lot of people, that was their one appearance in the building this week.
I know.
All right.
This week, this quarter.
Totally. 909, my takeaway is long live the weirdos.
Yeah, long live the weirdos. That's what it's all about. What's your takeaway, Jake the Nerd, speaking of weirdos?
Never buy one of Rhonda's keychains.
Oh, man. Tomorrow, I can't wait to hear this in-depth conversation between Allie and crazy cat lady Rhonda, a.k.a. Allie from the future. That's going to be tomorrow on the show. Omar, takeaway?
My takeaway is that Chris Martin from Coldplay is a homewrecker.
Yeah, that guy. Don't go to his show if you're cheating. He'll call you out. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is hot sauce is ketchup. Trying to be hot.
Yeah, that's according to the Bud Light Bros. What a great episode of their new YouTube show. All right, we'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, find us lots of places, and have a great rest of your day. All right, bye.
Klein Alley Show! Mornings on KROQ 106.7 KROQ.